Missing you already?
You will do, when I'm a no-show at the altar.
Karen, it's too early to row, even for us.
I mean it, Steve.
Karen, I'm not going to tell my own mother that she can't come to my wedding.
Well, she can come to your wedding. She's just not invited to mine. I mean, she's just bitter and twisted, isn't she, now she's losing her looks? Everything's going south, Steve, and I don't mean to brighten.
I want to watch the telly.
Why? Does she look down her nose at me? Not like any of my lot have ever been in the nick.
Oh, cheers!
Yeah, well, you nearly ended up straight back in there, didn't you, thanks to her?
It was my dad wrote me in, remember?
Because your mother was knocking off the flipping landlord.
So?
So? Her cosy little lock-ins nearly got you locked up.
Yeah, but they didn't know, did they? Worse luck. At least in prison I'd get a bit of peace and quiet.
She is not coming, Steve.
She is.
No, she's not.
She is!
Well, I think you'd look lovely in a really deep orange.
Red and gold. It's more traditional.
No? Red and gold it is, then?
What's this? Latest nail varnish?
The sari.
Come on.
Oh, it looks dead. Oh, I can't see properly. There's one of them draft excluders.
Yeah, she would have, wouldn't she?
Bethany! Brenda?
Sarah can see a doll. Put on the sofa there.
I bet Sally can't wait till last year park, can she?
Don't be daft, mate.
Come on, Kev. She was like Frosty the Snowman when I came out of that bathroom this morning.
Because Rosie's been given a lip.
Yeah, right. She said something, hasn't she? I'm in the way.
Look, the small houses, mate.
What? And I've got one of my own over the road?
Look, Sal's all for happy endings. She feels the longer you stay with us, the less chance you've got of sorting it out with Angela.
So I've got my marching orders in.
You're all right for a bit.
Look, tell Sal I'll be out from under her feet soon.
I'm sorry, mate.
Don't be. No one hates house guests more than me.
Now I know why they call it taking a leak.
Oh, Harry?
It's water, is that? There's a leak in the gents. All the tiles are coming away.
Oh, great. How much is that going to cost?
Want me to take a look? Oh, here we go.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind.
Why pay over the odds when I can sort it?
I don't know.
Up to you, darling. Have a go, Harry. It'll be cheaper. But sometimes cheap's a false economy. And we are talking water. We're talking cowboys.
Mr. Baldwin's got a point. I mean, no offence, but this is how you lot make your millions.
I'll skin off my nose. Got more work than I can cope with.
We've caught it nice and early. It'll be fine.
Good man, H.
Harry's very capable, actually.
Reckon he'll need to be.
Well, let me know if you need any petty cash, all right?
You builders, you like to mystify everything.
If you say so.
I mean, today, for instance, I know a fact about today, which is Bette Midler's birthday. Right. So I've been starting up conversations and that about Bette Midler in Hollywood. Liposuction. Oh, is that the time?
I'm just standing there minding my own business, and suddenly there's this great jet of water and tiles flying everywhere.
What's job, you see? False economy.
Yeah, well, you can say that again.
Oh, Norris, I'm really sorry.
Yes, well, you can tell that Harry Flagg has got a dry cleaning bill coming his way.
Don't worry, I will.
Hey up. Yeah. And that kettle must have boiled by now.
All right, mate. Not skiving, are you?
Dinner break.
How's it going?
I'm supposed to say fine.
No, you're supposed to tell me how it's going.
Rubbish. When are you coming home?
I don't know, pal.
Oh, Dad!
It's complicated.
No, it isn't. Kate's shacked up with Martin. You throw a wobbler and now your family's falling apart. It's like Kate's the only one that counts.
Don't be such a baby.
It's true. Me and my mum not good enough for you. We're half your family.
Well, if you're going to hang around, make yourself useful and pass me that brake fluid. Nothing.
Where are they? What? The whole lot?
Can't see what's underneath till all the tiles are off.
Fred's gonna love this.
If you want a cosmetic job, you've got the wrong man, kid. I'm looking at the long term, and I'm looking to save you money. Look at him. Wouldn't surprise me if he helped them tiles off the wall in the first place.
No.
Watch and learn, Vera, the art of blag.
Well, you did make a bit of a pig's ear of it, eh?
Hey, can I cadge lift with you on Wednesday? Pay my respects to Preston.
Yeah, I don't see why not. As long as you don't rabbit the whole of the journey.
Won't say a word.
400?
Well, if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys.
400's a hell of a lot of peanuts.
I'll bring it in for less if I can. But I'm going to have to let a job go on Inkerman Street to figure it. See my problem?
Well, it's going to have to be done properly. Fred will kill me.
Say no more. I'll get my tools.
Oh, Deb finally turned up then, eh?
Nope. I've shut the shop.
Oh, you're brave.
It's ka-ching, ka-ching in his 6 other shops. How much money does that man need? Hello? The little girl's gone missing and she's only 3.
Hello. Yeah, within 5 minutes, mate. All right, Karen, let's cut to the quick. How much is it going to cost me to let me mum come to the wedding?
Cost you? Steve, what do you take me for? Although, a bride doesn't like to be outdone on a wedding day. And your mum does spend above 2 on her gate.
I hardly think she's going to turn up in a wedding dress.
No. No, it's the going away outfit. I mean, that's the tricky one. But, well, looks like I found something. A little bit pricey, but...
I shouldn't have bothered rushing back, Eileen. Should have barricaded myself in.
Oh, baby.
Oh, Bethany, lovey, show you man what Santa gave you.
Oh,
What on earth's going on, Sarah?
oh, where have you been?
Are you frightening the kiddie?
She's my daughter.
And my granddaughter. Look, whatever's going on here, don't take it out on the young one.
What have you been doing?
When?
All day we've had search parties out for the pair of you.
Well, you should have looked in the queue for Santa. We had to wait there a heck of a long time, didn't we, lovey?
Why couldn't you phone?
I just thought you and Todd would fancy some time together and give a bit of a treat to the lass there. Oh, come on, what's happened? Have you and him had a bit of a do? Let me take Beth away till you've calmed down.
Don't you come near her. Just don't dare. Just don't ever touch her again.
Beth. She all right? Where the hell have you been?
I was only trying to help. I didn't realise...
Just get out! Get out!
Oh, sorry, Tommy, I was off with the sheep. These double shifts really get to you. Do you want a cab?
No, I've just had a quick word with Steve. He said you've got the keys here to the flat.
Yeah, and?
Well, can I have a quick shufty?
Who's getting that serious?
Just the keys, please, love.
Well?
Safe and sound. I just think everybody's got a downer on Candice. I mean, Maria, for example. Maria can be pretty sharp when she wants to be, and I know that from personal experience, but,
Candice?
Yeah, Candice. She's a really sweet girl.
I'm sorry, I forgot to bring back baby Grace. I was fretting in case Bethany couldn't get to sleep.
Thank you.
I just wondered if I could have a word with Sarah, just check everything's all right.
It's not a good time, Brenda.
Is she not in?
Well, where else would she be?
Well, I don't know, you young folk, I've no idea.
I have no idea what a mother feels when you just wander off with a kid without a thought.
I have plenty of thought for that child, thank you. She and you lot take up a lot of my thoughts, and I tell you, some of them aren't very pleasant, but I keep a firm grasp on my tongue.
Really?
There's a lot I could say if I wanted to.
There's a lot I could say to you as well.
Well, I'm not here to argue with you. You're nothing to do with the child.
What?
And if you're saying you are something to do with her, well then to my way of seeing, that's not been a good thing. You're leading that young girl and her child up a path that's causing me a lot of heartache. I can see where you're heading, I can, and I tell you, I can't sleep at night for worrying. As if that girl hasn't made enough mistakes without you goading her into more sin.
How have you got the nerve?
I've been over this night after night. And I tell you, after today, maybe it's time I did speak my mind. Somebody's got to take real responsibility for that poor little child.
Yeah, and that's going to be me. Her mother, not you.
Oh, Sarah, lovey, I'm sorry. He was just rude to me. I'm sorry. I just need to talk to you seriously and iron out a few misunderstandings.
I heard what you said. Todd's been like a father to Bethany. You can't just turn around and say that he's nothing to do with her.
Like? That's my point, lovey. Like. That's all he can be, like a father. And like what kind of a father? We know where a real father is, and he's looking down on this, and he's not happy with what he sees, not happy at all. You've got to take that on board, Sarah. You've a little angel there and you've got to cherish her. You can't just go dumping your kid anywhere so you can go carrying on with Loverboy here.
Get out. Come on, get out! Todd!
You heard her. Go on. Get out. It's okay.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You and Candy's falling out, Smith?
No, nothing to fall out about.
Weren't you meant to be taking her for dinner tonight?
No?
It's all over now. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay.
How can I even talk about firing you? It might be a bit stupid for you to have an affair with a client's husband in a divorce trial, but I mean, it's hardly a sackable offence, is it? I mean, lawyers not under the same ethical contracts as teachers or doctors, are they? No, imagine it happens all the time. So, listen, why don't you do them? Do them. Unfair dismissal. You're a lawyer, took me for all this with Sunita. They cannot just hire and fire at will. No, you're an expert.
Dev, may I make a point of order?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I may be a lawyer, but so's my boss, and I know for a fact he's read more law books than me. No one's talking about firing me.
So that's what you just said?
No one's talking about firing, and they never will. They're simply suggesting I make a career move.
To?
Not to anywhere. From.
And if you refuse?
The legal profession's version of the Chinese water torture. No fee jobs, the slow drip, drip of the damp and dusty vaults, and the word going round amongst the brethren, unreliable. No one shouts in chambers or whisper is more than sufficient.
It's a bit unfair.
Oh. I have a certain sympathy with the verdict.
Sympathy?
It wasn't just this one indiscretion, Dev. There were others. Not men. Just cases I screwed up. Some I cared about too much, some too little. He's right, Dev. It's not the profession for me. I'm not a professional, real professional. Doctors, nurses, lawyers need to be able to keep their private lives, their feelings separate.
I don't buy that.
Oh, what? So when a starving tramp wanders into your shop, you say, help yourself, do you? Oh, now leave the till open so you don't trap your fingers. Because if you do, I'll be around first thing.
How are you feeling, mother-to-be?
Todd, don't.
I couldn't sleep last night. Could you? Just kept thinking about us and the baby. I'm gonna be a dad. I can't believe it. Well, what's up?
Nothing.
Right, I'll be late home tonight.
Oh, off to your dad's?
Well, I'll be at his girlfriend's. Right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye, love.
Oh, dear, have I put my foot in it?
Well, I'm going to have a word with Martin. It's getting ridiculous. It's the second time he's missed seeing him.
Oh, no.
Gran, it's Candice's day.
She'd better be. We got 2 perms this afternoon and a head full of highlights.
You're going to speak to her?
Yeah, I reckon so.
You're doing the right thing. I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, bye. What was all that about?
Well, I think Candice might be crying into the rollers this afternoon.
Oh, no. Oh, dear, the great love affair's over, is it?
Not only that, ma'am. I think he's still in love with Maria.
So, what have you got on today?
Not much.
Thought you had football practice on Friday.
Yeah, well, if you know why you're asking.
Love, I know things are a bit you hard, but it'll change. Dad just needs some time away.
Stop kidding yourself.
Morning.
Get lost.
So with him? If I wanted my family to come to our wedding, don't you think I would have asked them by now?
You're getting me all wrong, babe.
And to go behind my back, sneaking around, making phone calls?
You haven't actually spoken to anybody yet.
That is not the point.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm only trying to make you happy, babe.
Well, you're going about it the wrong way.
Good morning.
Alright. Not really. My mum says your dad's moved in here. Yeah, well, we all know it's fault that is, don't we? The perv went after my sister. It's not a perv. We're living in 3 different houses because of him. At least your dad wants to see you. I ain't seen mine for weeks because of your Katie. Yeah? Yeah. It's not what it used to be, proper nights and stuff. I was obsessed with her. We still weren't together. We could go back to the way it was. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen, is it? No. Unless we helped him out. You what? If you wanted to split someone up, what would you do?
I love you. And I want us to be married after Christmas like we agreed.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I'm sure. Let's see what Dev has to say about that.
Yeah? Hey, you know, good job Beth will be in school next summer, isn't it? Paying for 2 of them in nursery would kill us.
Oh, no, she's the least of our worries.
Oh, come on, it'll be great.
It's hard.
Family of 4.
Let's just wait and see what happens, eh?
Morning.
Hi, Mum.
Is Bethany all right after her traumas the other day?
Yeah, she's fine.
Oh, good. See you, love.
See ya. You know, even with all the hassle, all the stuff that's gone on, I still reckon my mum's going to be well chuffed.
What?
Well, you know, about the BABY.
You're not going to tell her.
She won't say anything.
But I don't want anyone to know.
Why not?
It's early days.
We're talking about me mum here, not Vera Duckworth.
Please?
Well, she's got to find out sometime.
And what if I don't have it?
What?
Sarah?
What are you talking about?
Well, we don't know what's going to happen yet.
Is everything okay?
Have you seen your brother on your travels? He said he'd be home for his dinner.
No. Mom! Mom, come quick!
Oh, no!
I just emptied the bowl, it just poured all over. Hang on, I'll go get me dad.
No, I'll ring somebody!
Alright, me dad will know what to do.
He's a plumber, Annie!
He'll sort it.
Oh! He's left home.
What, for good?
Apparently.
How's your Craig taking it?
Angry. At me, mainly. Reckons it's all my fault.
Well, has to blame someone, hasn't he? I remember when I left Gail, hit David harder than anyone.
Yeah, well, I'm fed up of it. I'm fed up of arguing and fighting, and us getting blamed for everything.
Yeah, but when your man gets wound up, it's only because she cares about you.
Yeah, well, you could have fooled me.
Oh. We are down in the dumps today, aren't we?
What I need is an afternoon out with my man, followed by an eat as much as you like, Chinese for £7.
Is that me?
Yeah.
That's just what I was thinking.
Right, I'll get my coat.
Okay.
Dad, you've got to come to ours now.
Okay, I'm going out for a meal.
No, you've got to come quick. Come on, she needs you.
Okay,
Quick
going
now.
out to Gail.
Matty, what? I thought we were going out.
You're going to stay for a bit then until I get back?
Where was the water coming out?
Mum, come on, mate. Mr. Fix it a cup of tea.
Fixed anything yet?
Hang on, it's all loose in here. This is loose.
Right, well, I better get off then.
What about your dinner?
Someone's been messing with it. It's been unscrewed.
Screwed by who?
Well, I don't know.
David was messing about in there earlier.
Oh, no wonder he's legged it. Well, here, watch this. Fixed.
He's done that deliberately.
What?
Flooded the kitchen to get you round here.
Oh, come off it.
Well, why else would he do it? Poor kid, he must be desperate to resort to something like that.
Oh,
How long?
minute and a half. What are you doing back?
I felt sick. Roy let me come home.
Won't have to worry about that soon, once you got rid of it.
Oh, please, Todd.
Don't I even get a say in it?
Of course you do.
Well, it sounds to me like you've already got it sussed. Sarah, we're talking about me kid here.
I know.
Then why are you talking about getting rid of it? This is not your decision. This baby's half mine.
But it's me that's got to go through the labour. And I've got to look after it after it's born. I'm only just getting my life back after Bethany.
But Sarah, I'd do me bit. You know I
Oh,
would.
it's not the point.
No, the point is, you don't want my baby.
Hiya.
How's Gail?
She's fine. Turns out David was being a little bit overdramatic. The sink was flooded. Anyway, I've sorted it for her now.
Well, why couldn't you just ring a plumber like anyone else?
Hey, don't get the wrong idea, eh? Only went round there because David gave me the impression it was an emergency.
Yeah. Well, your family has to come first.
Hang about. There's nothing going on between me and Gail, if that's what you're worried about.
Martin, she flutters her eyelashes and you drop everything, including me. And you run round there like a shot. We were supposed to be going out.
All right. Well, we'll go out tomorrow.
Well, no, I can't because I'll have homework. Just forget it.
Sick of it. I'm sick of you trying to control me.
You know, the last thing you need is that idiot trying to get in touch with your family.
Well, what's it got to do with you?
I consider myself a friend.
Oh, come off it, Dev. Move on. Get over the fact that I am marrying another man.
What, you think this is some kind of master plan that we're going to end up together?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm in a relationship. I'm happy. I'm just trying to stop someone I care about making the biggest mistake of her life.
I don't need that kind of help.
Fine. That's the way you feel? I think you should go permanently.
You're sacking me again.
No, I just think that we should be away from each other, that's all.
You haven't moved on at all, have you?
Yes, I have.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, Dev. I don't see why I should.
Because I care what happens to you.
I better go.
Is it because you think I won't provide for you? That I'm not man enough to stick by you?
No!
Then what? You're still worried about what happened with Nick? You think I'm gay?
No way!
You know that didn't mean anything.
Todd, I know that!
Then what is it? You're living with me. You must feel something for me.
Of course I do. I love you.
Then why don't you want to have my baby?
How can we afford it? I mean, we're already struggling to pay the rent on this place.
Money. That's the reason.
Money, childcare, where we're living. And who's going to help us, Todd? My mum? Brenda?
Well, your mum would jump at the chance to help out.
Yeah, the reports to social services.
Well, we'd sort it somehow.
I've been there. I know what it's like getting up every night with a screaming baby up to your neck in dirty nappies.
Well, I thought you said you wanted a little brother or sister for Bethany.
Oh, there's a difference between talking about it and actually getting pregnant.
Look, I know we didn't plan this baby, but maybe that's a good thing. We probably would have put it off forever if this hadn't have happened. At least this way we're getting out of the way.
Look, I know things didn't work out in Canada, but we could try again.
Meg, do we look that desperate?
Oh, there we go. Oh, where should we put it?
On the plate.
On the plate. Brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Right, is Mummy going to be surprised or what?
More like shocked than surprised. What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Breakfast in bed, eh? The mother-to-be, you got to take it easy. Put your feet up.
Todd, still got a lot to talk about.
I know. Go on, back to bed. Right. Ready. Should we go and look after Mummy? Hey, just think. A little brother or sister, won't that be brill? Eh? Right, come on then. Open the door.
Mom! What?
Where are my shorts?
In your drawer.
They're not.
Try looking under the first layer. Well, you can't say it were very diplomatic, can you? Asking her out as soon as you dumped Candice. Oh, poor Maria, she must have been embarrassed.
I know, it was stupid. It's why I'm so hacked off at myself. At the time, it felt like the right thing to do.
Get that, will you, David? She still means a lot to you, then?
Apparently.
We'll just give her a bit more time. Hello, Cray. We taking to the match?
No, I'm not playing.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
I'm borrowing his shin pads.
And hatching plans.
Eh?
What is it? Tactics and strategy for the match?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the opposition.
It's okay then.
Yeah, leave it to me.
Well, here we are, sir.
Yep. So listen.
Well, just a little something to say sorry for being crabby. Especially when we've got the full day to ourselves for a change. Look, croissants and marmalade.
Didn't they have sausage, egg and bacon down the shop?
You what? What is wrong with this?
Nothing. It's lovely. I'm winding you up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course I was. But you know I don't like a fry-up when we've got now else better to do than relax and feel the cholesterol coursing through our veins. No, this is, it's nice.
I can do you a fry-up.
Oh, don't be daft. Go on, put the kettle on. Or is that double espresso?
Very funny.
Hello? Hi, David. When? Now? I don't think so, mate. Yeah, I know I did. I know the trials are very important. Right, okay. I'll be there in 5 minutes. All right? Bye.
What?
Well, it's David.
And?
Well, he's got this football match this morning and it includes the trials for the district and... Well, I said I'd be there when it happened.
Oh, hiya, mate. So you got your keys then? What time is it?
11:30.
What are you doing?
Opening the window, it stinks.
Does it? Must have dozed off. Hey, don't worry about that, I'll sort that out.
It's all right.
Tell you what, if you want to do me a favour, stick the kettle on, eh? There's a good lad.
Okay.
Saturday night. You had a game of football this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
How'd you go on? I was supposed to come and watch, weren't I?
You said you would, yeah.
I'm sorry, Paul.
It's all right, Dad. There'll be other games.
I'll definitely come next time, yeah?
Champions! We are champions! Hiya, all right. Hey, meet the champ. If he doesn't make the district team, then all my bribes have been wasted.
Very good. You all had a good time then? Martin was worried that you wouldn't be able to make it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Right, who's ready for a cuppa?
Yeah, great.
Not for me, Ty. I've got things to do. Martin?
Yeah, okay, fine. Right, listen. I'll be with you really, really soon. Come on.
Angela? I didn't want to say out in there, but has Tommy moved out? Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry after everything you've been through. Tell me about it. Well, I'm sure you'll sort things out. Well, I'm not so sure, Ailey. We've had us ups and downs, but this time we've hit rock bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if this were the end of us.
Hey, you did well today, mate. I'm proud of you. Especially the way you took that striker out of the game without the referee noticing.
Yeah, they took yours, that.
Martin, are you sure you got to go? I've hardly had time for your tea.
Yeah, best get off. Things to do.
Yeah, that makes two of you.
Yeah. Catch you later, all right? All right, mate? All right, mate. All right.
Yeah.
Well, come on then.
What?
What's your problem?
I haven't got one.
You so have.
No, I haven't.
No, you so
Martin,
have.
I haven't got a problem.
Fine.
You said Gail weren't going.
Yeah. Well, that's what David told me.
So he was lying. Why would he lie?
Well, I suppose he was lying, no. Probably just made a mistake.
Oh, well, handy mistake then.
How do you mean? Handy.
So that you and Gail could both go to the game. Nice, was it, your little family again?
Well, yeah. It was nice, as it happens. It was nice to watch me kid and be on good terms with him. It was also nice to relax in the company of another adult.
Oh, well, good. Are you seeing her again, then?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
How ridiculous? Because from where I'm sitting, it is obvious that you'd rather spend time with your ex-wife and not me.
Oh, well, if that's what you think, then you think it.
Where are you going?
I wasn't joking when I said I enjoyed the company of other adults. I'm going to go and find some more. Down the pub.
Are you getting divorced?
What?
Are you splitting up for good?
What are you on about?
Is your marriage over?
Craig, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you love me, Mum?
Where's this coming from? Craig! Craig!
He wants a password.
Kirk? You can't ask people for a password.
Yeah, you can. See, when you give them the drink, you tell them the password for the day.
That way you know they're genuine customers.
Why?
Why what?
Why does it matter?
It stops people just wandering in off the street and using the toilet.
No password.
Okay.
I've been in touch with Tom, my mate from college, and he says I can crash at his for a bit.
What about your job?
Well, I've resigned. I posted a letter through the factory door explaining everything.
Oh, Nick, it's all so sudden.
Yeah, well, it's like I was saying this morning, there's nothing really here for me now. I just can't stand seeing Maria every day and having her sneering at me.
So when will you go?
This afternoon.
Right, well, better go tell your gran. She'll want to see you before you go.
Cheer up, mate.
Why? What's that to be cheerful about? This family stinks.
Hey.
First Sarah, now you. Nobody cares about this family anymore.
David, of course we do, but...
But what?
Look, people move on. They don't stay in their families all their lives. I mean, come on, I've been living in Canada for the past few years.
Yeah, but you're not now. You're here. So you should stay here with us.
David, it's not that simple. One day you'll understand.
Oh, don't give me that you're only 12 rubbish. I know what I see. It's all outsiders, other people coming into our family and trying to wreck it. Why can't they just leave us alone?
Stop!
Just stop for a second, mate.
Yeah, we're great having you and me dad at my match. Maybe you can come at the next one.
I don't see why not.
Maybe you can come and all.
Yeah, sure. Listen, I better get my resignation letter from Mike Caesar.
Go on, then.
That for me?
No, it's Candice's handwriting. It's probably the hate mail I dumped her.
Well, next time, get her to post it through your door, all right?
Your hubby's looking a bit raw.
Yeah, well, not my problem anymore, is it?
Managed to get my letter back before Mike saw it, but if it'd been a minute later...
Oh, don't. That's what I've been thinking about. You in that cab. So scary.
Yeah. Mind you, this is a bit too.
You've not changed your mind, have you?
No.
See, Nick's still here then. I half thought he might change his mind again.
Not this time.
Well, God bless Maria, that's what I say. How do you feel about it all being back home again?
Well, same as you. If it keeps him here, I'm happy.
Oh, well, I can see someone who's not going to bed.
See you, man.
Bye, Lobby.
You should have seen the look on your Katie's face when she realised they'd gone to that match together. She were well knocked.
So you reckon the plan to get her jealous is working then?
Yeah, but her and my dad have been arguing all night.
Good. Sooner we split them up the better, before my parents start talking divorce.
So are you going to talk to me or what?
Well, we could have talked yesterday, if you haven't matched out to the pub.
Yeah, well, I thought we both needed some space, that's all. It was both time to cool down.
What, and me time to see the error of my ways?
Well, now you come to mention it. Look, there is nothing going on between me and Gail apart from parenthood. Sometimes it's nice for David to spend some time with the pair of us instead of always having to take turns.
But it's all right for me to take turns with them.
Hey. Let's make up for it tonight, shall we? Go out for a meal or something?
What? If you ain't got some other pressing family engagement?
I won't, I promise. Just me and you and some quality time. Hey, what do you say?
I'll believe it when it happens.
Lovely day for it.
I beg your pardon?
For drying the washing, I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Looks to me like you're eyeing Miss Smalls.
I can assure you I'm doing nothing of the sort.
I've heard about blokes like you. If a doubt goes missing off this line, I'll know where to come.
Well, really?
What on earth's going on?
Nick, wait. Look, I'm not having you coming round causing trouble again.
Fine, then tell her the truth.
There's nothing to tell.
Look, you can try and convince my sister all you like. You can even try and convince yourself, Todd, but you can't convince me. You're gay. Do you mind?
Yeah, I do actually. Do you know what? I'm sick of this. Why don't you just get off me back?
Because I love my sister, Todd. And I can't let you mess her about.
I'm not messing her about. I love her too. I want to spend the rest of my life with her.
I even want to have kids with her.
In your dreams?
No, in reality. Because a matter of fact, we are. She's carrying my baby. So now tell me I'm gay.
Sarah's pregnant.
Yeah, which is why I don't want you coming round upsetting her.
You got my sister pregnant to prove a point.
I'm not trying to prove anything, mate. It was a joint decision. We both wanted it.
She is 16 years old, for God's sake. She's already had life messed around once and now you've gone and done it again.
What's going on?
Ask him.
Nothing. Just a difference of opinion, that's all.
About what?
Doesn't matter.
Maybe to you it doesn't.
This isn't going to do anyone any good.
Will somebody tell me what's going on?
He's got Sarah pregnant, hasn't he?
What? Is this true?
Yeah, it is. Look, I'm really sorry I had to find out about it like this. Well, we're made up about it, okay?
Two coffees, please, love.
Yeah, okay, in a minute.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you pay us what you owe me and I'll get these in, eh?
Oh, well, actually, I can't. Not till the end of the week, any Rod. Bit of a cash flow problem.
What are you talking about? You got cash in your pocket.
Aye, but I need that to buy materials for the Town Street job. When I get paid for that, I can pay you.
Oh, I don't believe this. No wonder the last kid left you.
Hey, I sacked him. Look, I'm not trying to diddle you. You'll get paid.
Yeah, right. It looks like working for me dad after all. Forget the coffee.
Oh! Oh! Kirk!
Your dad's over there. Hey, Dad!
Alright, mate.
Yeah, I'm wondering, can you take me to pictures tonight? Because there's this film that's coming out and I really want to...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, listen, I can't. I'm taking Kate out for a meal tonight. So, sorry about that, but some other time, maybe.
Come here, you little...
Could I speak to Kirk, please?
Kirk, it's for you.
It weren't me, it was him.
I saw you with my own eyes.
Yeah, but it was an accident. He just shoved it at me and liked it.
I never.
What's going on?
I have had my hair and my washing sprayed with a water pistol.
Water blaster.
Yeah, and I suspect that Kirk is telling the truth and you were responsible for the latter. Well, I'm sure your mother will have something to say about it.
Aye, she will. Who the hell do you think you are coming round here making accusations?
I'm sorry.
I should think you are. Upsetting my Chesney like that.
Well, he doesn't look very upset.
He's learnt to hide it. We've had neighbours like you before, you know. Coming round, trying to cause trouble.
Well, really? You are right, Norris. She is totally unreasonable.
Right. That's it. Out. Come on.
I was
out.
You tell him, love.
And as for you, blaming stuff on my Chesney.
Ever since she left home, she's been getting into more and more of a mess.
What's up?
It's your sister. She's pregnant again.
So?
So? Is that all you can say?
Sorry.
Listen, I'm meant to be going to see Maria tonight. I can always cancel.
No, you mustn't. I'll be fine.
Mum, I can't leave on your own like this.
How did she get to this? She's 16 and already got a second child on the way.
No, it's just hard, that's all. I was having to take second place.
Ah, but not always. Because Davey wanted me to take him to the pictures tonight. I know. But I said no. Taking my gorgeous girlfriend down for a meal.
Really?
Well, I didn't quite put it like that, but, well, yeah. Come here. At least I hope I am.
Yeah, well, I might be persuaded.
I'll get rid of him.
Hello? Dad, something's happened. I need to speak to you. It's an emergency.
Oh, really? You seem to have a lot of them at your house.
Yeah, so come on. What is it this time?
It's private.
Hey! Don't be daft.
No, it's all right. Don't mind me. We'll go get changed.
Well, come on then. This had better be good.
Wouldn't exactly say that. Sarah's pregnant.
She's pregnant?
Yeah, and I don't think Mum wants it broadcasting. I don't think Sarah does anyway, for that matter. Look, she's in the right state. She's crying and all sorts. Can you come round?
Yeah, okay. Katie? Look, I'm gonna have to go round.
Eh?
A bit of a family crisis.
Like what?
Well, I can't talk about it yet, but listen, I'll be back as soon as I can. In fact, by the time you changed, I'll be back. I promise.
Tell you what, I'll knock off in a minute and we'll go and get a pizza.
Oh, cool.
No chance. You've got this car to finish.
Hey, I'll stay if you like.
No, you won't. We're going on. Don't forget to lock up. Great.
It's alright, Dad. I'll give you a hand.
No, you've got better things to be doing.
No, I haven't. Anyway, I enjoy helping you out.
We used to do a lot of that, didn't we? All them second-hand wrecks we managed to keep going. Saved a fortune.
Mum didn't see it that way.
Nah. Other people have got gardens. Me, I've got a scrapyard. Right. Pass us that brake pipe spanner. Let's get on with it.
Davy's just told me.
You needn't have come round.
Of course I did. She's my daughter too. I can't believe they could be so daft.
So she didn't tell you either.
Oh, you are joking, aren't you?
That's the trouble. She's managed to cut both of us out of her life. And now there's no voice of reason. They're like a couple of kids playing at house and a right mess they've made of it. We're going to have to talk to him.
It's him that needs talking to. He's the one that's got her into this.
Hey, takes two to tango, mate.
Yeah, but he's behind it. He's only doing it for his own ends.
Don't talk daft.
You said that before, that it was his idea. Do you think he's doing this to keep her with her? Is that it?
Rubbish.
Martin, you don't know him like I do.
Let's just all calm down a minute, shall we? I think we all need a drink. Well, you're not helping anyone. Stirring things up.
I'm not stirring things up.
Pointing the finger then, whatever. You can see what state she's in. Last thing she needs is you making things worse.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah, I am right. So whatever axe you've got to grind, grind it some other time, eh? Well, I don't think going round there shouting the odds is going to solve anything. Here you go. Here you go. And I suppose... Well, it's done now.
Not necessarily. She can't be that far gone. It's not even showing yet. She could always...
Yeah. Well, I think that's their decision, don't you?
They wouldn't listen to us anyway.
Then what can we do? I feel so helpless. It brings it all back. Finding out that first time. Hearing the doctor say...
I know.
She was only 13.
Yeah. But she's 16 now. It's a lot different.
Is it? I don't think so. She's still just a child. It's even more of a mess.
I'll get it. What do you want? We're busy.
Tough. Well, this is all very cosy.
Katie, what are you doing here?
Well, I got bored with waiting, so I thought I'd come and get you myself.
Yeah, okay, all right. I'll be back as soon as I can, okay?
Did he tell you we were supposed to be going out?
No, I'm sorry he didn't.
Sure about that, are you? Only I thought that's maybe why you sent David round. I mean, we've had the flood and the football match. What's the excuse this time?
Hey, that's enough.
Look, I didn't even know David had gone round, and I certainly didn't send him.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm not having this. Look, Gail's got enough on her plate without you coming round here sounding off. I'm really sorry about it.
What are you apologising to her for? Well, it's me you're supposed to be taking out.
Look, you just go, Martin. It's okay.
No, I'll go when I'm ready, thanks very much. Not because she's having a tantrum.
You know what? Forget it. You're welcome to him.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean?
That I've had enough! I gave up my family for you! I've had to watch my parents split up over it, and my dad treat me like some stranger! Do you think that's been easy?
Oh, no, of course
No, but you can't even give up a night with your family. Well, fine. Move back in with him. Do what you like. Because I can't take any more. We're finished.
Katie!
Are you going to go after her?
No. I came here to talk about Sarah. If Katie wants to go off on one, let's her look out. Look, I'm sorry about this, Gail.
Where did she get this idea from?
Oh, search me.
Right, well, I'm going out then.
Where? Starting tea.
I've got to take this worksheet round to Simon's, so I'll see you later.
Sounded like a schoolgirl strop to me, mate.
Yeah, well, I can see it from her side and all. I mean, she thinks we're keeping something from her, which is dead right.
Oh, even so.
Yeah, I know, I won't tell her.
No, Martin, I mean it. I want Sarah to be able to think about this without any pressure.
Here he is, the main man. You better see your Katie. Heard a Martin in history. Yeah, I know, we're there. We did it, mate, put it there. You can tell my daddy can move his stuff back in.
All right.
If you think Katie's up there, you're out of luck.
Yeah? Well, I'll see for myself if it's all the same with you.
I'm telling you, she's at home and don't bother going round because she don't want to see you. Hey, it's my dad you're talking there.
Hey, come here. What did Platt say to you?
You never guess what, Dad. She stumped him.
Who says?
She did. She's at home with Mum now, and she told me there's no way she's getting back with him.
What did she say?
Ask her, then you can bring your stuff round.
When I've seen it with my own eyes, then I'll believe it.
Better come in. Don't want to talk to you.
Katie, I'm really sorry if I got called away.
Yeah, you said. Still don't want to talk to you.
Let him speak, love.
You had a family crisis.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and it couldn't have been helped.
Well...
Only, when you say family, what you really mean is Gail. Gail crisis.
Oh, Katie.
Crisis meaning that she could deal with it herself, only she fancied a bit of company.
No, it wasn't like that.
Because she likes the power, doesn't she? Plus, every time that she calls for you, you lap it up.
Oh, it wasn't just about Gail.
Well, what was it about then? Because it wasn't David. He brought the message. Nick can look after himself. Sarah don't even talk to her, ma'am. So who does that leave her? Let me think.
Don't mind me.
Let's just go back to the flat and talk in private. Come on, Katie.
Fine. But it's you who's got to do the talking. And it better be good.
Now, there's no reason why my dad can't come home. Well, he didn't look that happy. He's been waiting for this a long time, hasn't he? Won't have sunk in yet. Hey, have you seen this? What's all that about? How should I know? So we're going to get the rest of her stuff. Katie, what are you doing with him?
Get lost, Craig!
But she dumped him.
Well, it didn't look like they were together.
They're together, all right. I've just told my dad to split up. What do you want me to do about it? Go find out what's going on.
Well, just wait and see what happens first.
No, tonight. My dad's got to know.
What's Todd about?
He's gone to get our tea. Thanks for blabbing to Mum.
Sarah, I had to.
We want this baby. Me and Todd.
Oh, well, no, he does. He's got every reason to. Trouble is, it's got nothing to do with you or this baby. It's because he's gay and he's trying to cover it up.
You've told Mum about the kiss and all, haven't you?
I nearly did, but she's upset enough about you being pregnant. Sarah, why do you think he's so keen to play daddy? He's what, 18? This should be his worst nightmare.
That's just you. He cares about Beth. He loves her. And nothing you can say is going to change my mind, so...
Right, because you're thinking nice, stable family guy. Sarah, I wish he was. But the truth is, you're going to end up alone with 2 kids, no father and no life.
I'm not listening to this.
If you're so sure of him, why don't you wait? What's the rush? You're struggling to get by as it is.
Oh, fine, I'll tell the baby, hang on, until Uncle Nick says it's okay to be born.
You know what I'm saying. You don't have to keep it this time.
Oh, yeah, because you'd love that, wouldn't you? I mean, you forced Leanne to have an abortion, even though you were in a nice, stable, married relationship.
Just think about it.
Just because you couldn't face your responsibilities, you're not making me get rid of my child. You can tell all the tales you want, because Todd's more of a man than you are.
Maybe. But he's also a gay man, and you're making the worst mistake of your life.
Just get out! Well, I'm waiting.
Look, I promise not to say anything.
Oh, you promised Gail.
Oh, Katie! The only word for this is jealousy!
Yeah, well, maybe I am jealous. But maybe she knows what she's doing and all.
And what does that mean?
Well, maybe she's trying to make me jealous to split us up, so that you'll be free to go back to her. What are you laughing for?
Katie, if you knew anything about me and Gail, you'd be having a good chuckle and all. Trust me. Go back.
Yeah, well, I don't know anything, do I? I never had a family with her for a kick-off.
Yeah, well, count yourself lucky.
Are you slagging her off? You know that's what blokes do when they're trying to hide the feelings.
Oh, yeah? Well, if we're playing that game, people only get suspicious when they're guilty themselves.
No, Martin. I get suspicious when there is something you are not telling me.
I'll go. Yeah, come on up. Sarah, it's your mum.
Well, she's not coming in here.
We've already buzzed her in.
What did you do that for? What makes you think you can come round here?
Sarah, I've not come for a row.
Well, snap, so you can just turn around and go back down them stairs.
I know about the pregnancy.
See you, Mum.
And I will not leave till I've said what I need to.
It's my baby. It doesn't concern you.
Oh, yes, it does. Very much. This is a huge step for both of you.
Oh, don't try and dress it up.
I won't, Sarah. I want you to have an abortion.
You want what? Yeah, all right. All right, come up. It's David.
Oh, tell him to bring his man round, the more the merrier.
Oh, knock it off, Will.
Oh, yeah, it is that easy!
Right, what is it you wanted, mate?
I was just looking for a book that I thought I left, that's all.
What book?
No, I must have left it at school. Is everything okay then?
Yes, thanks.
Right, you sorted then?
Yep.
Okay. All right, mate. See you in a bit. Well, sorry about that.
Don't be. And everything is not okay.
Oh, Katie, come on. We're getting it from all sides here. What are we doing fighting about it?
When my dad fell out with my mum, I told you.
Yeah?
When he walked out on it, I told you. Whatever happens, Martin, I always tell you.
Katie! Not everything in my life is about us, okay? And if you can't understand that, you've got a lot more growing up to do than I realised.
What's she say? She's not back with you, is she? She says she is, yeah? What are you doing? She can't do this. I'll leave her. You're gonna make me?
Hey, pack it in.
You spoke to our kids? No. You hiding something from me? She's not split up with him. I got it wrong. You just built me up, didn't you? You're flaming useless. Shift. It's not my fault, Dad. Just get out of my sight, Craig. What are you looking at?
Oh, now! Oh, now that is enough!
Thank you, Candice.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to hear any more.
Well, fine. Go and hide in the rovers like me dad.
Oh, well, I would, but according to you, my ex-wife's likely to pounce on me out of the middle.
This is what I really hate! Yeah, it's a real side split that I feel threatened, Martin.
Yeah, because it's so flaming ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I bet you never laughed at Gail when she was suspicious of you.
Hey?
When she thought you were sleeping with that nurse from work. Only, it turned out, oh, you were.
And what's that got to do with anything?
Well, you've done it before. But you expect me to trust you just like that?
This has got nothing to do with that.
But you won't prove it to me. What are you hiding from me, Martin?
All right, then. All right, you want to know the truth? I'll tell you the truth, okay? Sarah is pregnant. All right? Are you happy now?
Is that it?
Yes, that's it. We're keeping it quiet till she decides what to do, so there's no big dark secret. There's no reason not to trust me, all right?
But who would I have told? Did you think I'd spread it around?
Gail swore me to see.
Oh, yeah, because she thinks I'm a gobby kid. I didn't realise you did and all.
No, but I don't.
I know what you see me now. You think you can just palm me off with whatever suits you. You'd rather see me angry than tell me the
All
truth.
right, Katie, all right, I was wrong. I've told you why I did it. I've apologised. Is that not enough?
No. Maybe that is how Gail treated you when you were a toy boy. But it is not good enough for me.
What are you doing?
I'm moving out.
Katie! Katie!
Seriously, you know what she's like?
She's good at being able to get at me. She's had plenty of practice.
Sarah, she wants you to have an abortion.
Some of what she said made sense.
You mean you're really thinking about it? Well, tell us, Sarah, I need to know.
Well, not now, she's there.
You can't leave me like this.
I'll see you at dinner. Come on, Beth.
Thought I heard you.
Don't you want to know where I've been?
What, do you want to tell me?
Just at mates. Why didn't you look for me?
And what? Drag you back by your hair, stop your pocket money. Not your dad.
It was you treating me like a kid, keeping secrets.
Yeah, with good reason. You knew I had a family when we got together.
Why are you being like this? I've come to sort it out.
Yeah.
Don't you want me back?
Well, you walked out. Don't want me to just ignore that, just go back to how it was 10 minutes before the row.
I'm sorry we argued, and I'm sorry if I overreacted.
Yeah. You did.
I missed you. I hate being apart, and it's the first night we haven't spent together since I left home.
Yeah. I do know.
Don't be angry with me. Come on, let's just make up. Might as well when I've got your clothes off.
No, you're not listening. No, it's not that easy. Look, I thought you were mature enough to cope with our relationship and my family and this age thing.
I am. We had an argument, that's all.
Yeah, one tiff, and you head for that door. Look, there's people out there hate me because I'm with you. But no, I'll put up with it because I thought this was the most important relationship of my life. Not some dramatic teenage fling with storming out and shouting.
But it's not like that. It's real. I love you.
Yeah.
I said not yet. What's up? You'll live. Go and run them under the tap.
It's got to stop, Tommy.
What? It's an accident. That wasn't, it's you. You're getting sloppy. Where's that coming from? Job's not finished on time. Tools left lying around. Shortcut. Poor timekeeper. Wait, I was on the dot this morning. Yeah, and you were still half cut when you got here from last night. That's rubbish. Well, I know you'll be off to chop yourself up again in your dinner hour. Oh, dinner hour and a half. Not good enough, mate. It's got to stop. My drinking's got nothing to do with you. Final warning. Sort yourself out.
I can't believe you're thinking about having an abortion.
I'm not thinking about having an abortion. I'm keeping it in mind. It's an option, isn't it?
No, it's not an option. It's a life, one we made together, our baby. You can't kill it, Sarah, you've no right.
There's 1,000 things worse than a termination.
Well, it don't feel that way to me.
I'm 16, I've got a rubbish job, a crummy flat, another child. And I love her and I don't regret having her, but I'm not totally thick, Todd. Of course I've got to think about having an abortion.
After all we've been through, I thought you and me were solid.
We are.
No, we're poles apart on this one, Sarah. Feels like I don't know you at all.
Oh, Todd. Todd!
Dad, if you and Katie split up, what makes you ask that? It's just there's this rumour going around school that she's staying at Gabby Beswick's.
Oh, is there now? Yeah, well, here's another rumour you can put about. Me and Katie are going to be together a very long time.
Alright. Anyway, Craig's waiting.
Yeah. You better get off then.
See ya.
See ya.
Still going out with her.
No, you're kidding.
Just asked him. Dirty old perv.
Hey, he's from me dad.
Finally say, hey! Free at last! Free at last! Hey! That service needs finishing for 5 o'clock, no later, alright?
Yeah, alright. What you after?
Can you lend us a quid?
Lend, give more like.
Alright, Graham. Where's the van?
It's in the garage.
Hi, what's up?
What's up is,
I pulled over because the steering was dodgy and all the wheel nuts had come off. I was just about to go on the M6. I could have been killed. You kidding? You forgot to take the wheel nuts, didn't you, you idiot? I'm lucky to be alive. There's no way I'd make a mistake like that. You remember tightening them? It's a beginner's mistake. Do you remember? I had you in one ear telling me to hurry up. Craig in the other ear talking to me. Oh, so whose fault was it? Mine or Craig's? You did the job. Your responsibility. Look, I know this looks bad. No, it doesn't look bad. It is bad. You could have killed him. Anybody can make a mistake. No, not like that. I'm sorry, Tom. You've had your warning. That's it. You what? Get your stuff. Get out my garage. You're fired.
This time of year I really miss them. Not just my parents, but my whole family.
Well, give them a ring. I'm sure they'll be pleased to hear from you.
Oh, yeah. I am, Mum. Yeah. Guess what? I'm about to marry an Irish Catholic barman who got kicked out of the Navy for beating up his captain and going AWOL. Oh, and by the way, Happy Christmas.
Shook Kieran at talk 'em round.
Trust me, even Kieran can't talk them round.
Well, I don't know whether I'll be ordering Ashley's biggest turkey or just a chicken leg for me and David.
Is Nick not staying in Audrey?
Oh, well, Nick's going out with Maria now, so they could be up to anything. My mum will only come if she doesn't get a better offer. And Sarah, Bethany and Todd. Think I can forget them?
You and her will make it up.
Well, you've got more confidence than I have. Actually, I was wondering whether to invite Martin and Katie.
Oh, I was wondering the same thing, seeing as Tommy don't look like being there. Hey, ladies, should I crack open a bottle of gin? Really get us into the spirit of things.
Don't, I feel bad enough as it is. Apparently Kevin sacked Tommy again. Me and Craig had a row about it this morning.
Look, rather than you and me fall out about who's going to invite Martin and Katie, why don't you and Craig come to me as well? I mean, that'd solve all our problems. Well, most of them.
Are you sure?
Well, what's the alternative? Me mum and David in our house, you and Craig in yours, and Martin and Katie in that flat.
Well, if you put it like that, Craig could help David do the washing up.
Great. So, now all we've got to sort out is you and Kieran.
I know. Don't worry about us. I think hearing you two talk about your family politics, I'm glad we're on our own.
Oh, she's got a point. Should we gate crash her flat, leave the rest of them to sort themselves out?
Here's a pint.
And how are you today, Tommy?
Unemployed.
No, that's a real shame, but it's not a problem for in here, is it?
Got some funny values you lot round here, haven't you? One mate turns out to be a kiddie fiddler. Next minute he's run off with me daughter. Another one pretends to be sympathetic, offers me a bed. And the next minute he sacks me after one mistake. Talk about kick a man when he's down.
Well, maybe you should do yourself a favour by leaving that point and going and getting yourself a job.
Listen, I can't get a job. Shall I tell you why? Because him over there won't give me a reference. I'll give you a reference anytime, Tommy. When you sober up. I ain't got a drink problem. I've got a wife problem, a daughter problem. I've not got a job problem.
Somebody throw him a life belt before he drowns in self-pity.
Oh, get stuffed, a lot of you.
Hey, at least he left his pint. Kurt, mate, got you a drinking already.
Well, impressive. Even I didn't know I was coming for a drink.
Bethany's such a lovely name. It's in the Bible. Means house of song. I'd never accredited your mother with such good taste. I'd have expected something more like Kylie or Brittany.
Everything all right, Brenda? Oh, yeah, we're just having a little chat.
We could get someone to ring up. Pretend they were a nurse who was seeing at work. Our Kate'd be so jealous.
What, you gonna put a lass's voice?
Well, if you've got any better ideas.
Oh, yeah, I see we leave them to it. I like it when my dad's happy.
And I don't like it when mine's unhappy. Oh, we've busted him up before. We should hit him again while they're wobbly. Like you.
Hey! Break his arm, not be able to do his own work.
Go on, Craig, break it.
Have you been home yet?
My mum's still at work.
Oh, so she won't have told you that you're having your Christmas dinner with us then?
Eh?
Yeah. Me, David, maybe Nick, you and your mum. And I'm going to ask Martin and Katie as well.
Did she say that about me dad?
No, but he's very welcome if he wants to come.
And how weird's that gonna be? Me mum, me dad, his girlfriend, me brother, no sister, your sister. How you gonna work out who sits where?
Did you have a nice time in nursery?
She was certainly happy enough when I picked her up, babbling away about Jesus.
Oh, they must have been doing something about Christmas.
Looks like she's got a career option sorted. Gonna be a kleptomaniac, aren't you?
Not another one.
No, I bet this has ruined some kids' weekend and their parents.
I'll take it back on Monday. You are going to get expelled, you monkey.
Should have put it back in the bag, she might mess it up.
Yeah, good idea.
Or not.
Okay, you can keep it. Hopefully she'll get bored of it over the weekend. Maybe you can just try and shove it in the bag when she's not looking.
If she is gonna steal, do you think she could bring home something useful like a microwave and a video?
Not be taking you back this time, eh?
You said you were a great mechanic, Dad. So did Tyrone.
It's just an excuse to save money. Work dries up this time of year anyway.
You could get a new job. Somewhere better than that ming little dump.
You're as bad as them. I've got things to sort out. It's not a job I need.
Oh, you don't need another, Dad.
I do.
What have you had for tea? I could get us some fish and chips.
I'm not hungry.
Mum's sorting out Christmas. Want you home.
Just shake.
Honest. Come on, Dad. We'll have a great time if you're back.
You're better off without me. I'm going out and get some more cans.
I'll go.
It won't serve you. See you later.
Looking forward to Christmas?
Looking forward to the middle of January when it's all over.
Bah, humbug.
What's that?
Well, it's hardly the spirit of the season, if I may say so, especially for a man whose latter years have been blessed by the emergence of a son he knew nothing about.
Oh, Adam? Yeah, he's great. But I mean the rest, well, it means my machinists won't be able to sew straight in the morning because they're hung over through some do or other. No better in the afternoon because they'll have had a hair of the dog at lunchtime, and no orders because everyone's waiting for the New Year.
But what about the actual spirit of Christmas, you know, the religious message, goodwill to all men, Perry Como roasting his chestnuts by an open fire?
Do you know, my workforce have the cheek to ask for a Christmas bonus. I tell them the same every year. Your bonus is you've got a job to come back to when it's all over.
Very ho-ho-ho.
Yeah.
Have you seen what's going on next door?
Next door as in...
Evening, Mike.
Don't waste your breath with him, Emily. He's not a natural Christmas lover. What on earth are those morons up to now?
Oh, trying to emulate a Las Vegas casino.
But about all those lights, I'll never be able to sleep. I have to be up early in the morning.
There's also a sound system, whatever that means.
It means no peace on earth, that's what it means. Oh, no, I shall have the council on to them.
Well, ask him nicely. He might play your Perry Como.
Is that meant to be a joke?
Got 2 words for you. Bah! Humbug. Emily.
Mike? No, is that Kirk?
Oh, great. Just when you want a bit of peace, quiet and complete darkness.
All set, magic! Cue music!
I am so cold. Okay, try it now.
3,
2, 1.
You alright?
I'm going.
What do you mean?
I'm moving in with my dad.
You're doing no such thing.
You can't stop me, Mum.
And what are you going to do? Walk through me?
If I have to.
No, you're just like your father. If you don't get what you want, use brute force.
You're no better. You can't talk me out of going, so you're going to stand in my way.
Well, it's not going to work. You might have given up on him, but I haven't. Morning.
All right, mate. Did you sleep all right?
Yeah. Do you want a hand?
Did I ever give you one to tidy your room?
You give me the back of your hand for not tidying it.
Exactly. It's my mess, I'll sort it out. You're going to have a wash.
Okay.
Hey, Craig.
What?
Do you fancy going out later? Just the two of us?
Oh, yeah? Nice one, Dad.
Mr. Battersby! Mr. Battersby!
Oh, good morning, Doris.
Have you seen this? Have you? Your days are numbered.
And a Merry Christmas to you and all. Oh, oh, oh. Hey.
Come to see us. Hey, Ange. Come and sit down. I've just made a pot of tea. I'll tell you what. I'll pour you one.
I'm not stopping.
Are you working today?
I've just come for Craig. Get your bag, love.
He hasn't finished his breakfast yet.
Right, I'll have a cuppa while he's finishing it, and then we're going home.
I'm not going home, Mum.
You are?
I'm not.
Okay, you've made your point. You've had your sleepover, now get your stuff.
It's not a sleepover. I've moved out.
And Mother makes one. You're all on your own. It's going to be lonely this Christmas. Oh, unless you invite your old mate the child catcher round.
You're not stopping here.
He's got as much right to be with his dad as he has his mum. Now, if you don't mind, we've got his breakfast to finish. And then we're off out to watch the Manchester derby, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
In fact, we've got the whole weekend planned. We might even drive over to Ellen Road and watch Leeds.
We'll get tickets.
Against Fulham. It's on the telly. No problems. So that's our plans. What have you got to offer?
So you're going to bribe him to spend the weekend with you, are you?
It'll be more than a weekend.
He can stay as long as he likes, as far as I'm concerned.
Right, well, fine. Well, enjoy your little holiday, Craig, but when you want feeding properly and your clothes need washing and ironing,
Oh,
and
hang on a minute.
picking up after him and waiting on him.
Oh, you just shut up a minute and listen, will you? Can you hear that? Can you? Do you know what it is? The washing machine. How's your breakfast, Craig?
It's nice.
Think I can't look after my own son?
No, I think he can't look after you, and that's why he's here, you know.
No, I'll tell you why he's here. Because he's sick of you giving Katie and the cradle snatcher the time of day. Isn't that right, mate?
Yeah.
Right, fine, fine. I ain't going to argue with you. You know where I am when you want me, and I do mean when.
You can see yourself out, can't you?
I ordered a bacon butt 20 minutes ago.
Oh, it's not my fault you all came in at once.
What the hell's going on?
We can't get into work, Mr. Baldwin.
Someone's built a wall right across the front door.
I know that, but that doesn't...
That's terrible, that is.
Oh, it's you. I might have known.
Morning.
You think this is funny?
I think it's a disgrace. I've heard of greedy capitalists locking out their workers, but bricking them out. It's all new law and industrial relations, is that?
Look, you've got an hour to get rid of that wall. Otherwise, you're going to be in real trouble, pal.
Got a lot on today. Not sure I can fit you in.
You better had.
Tell you what, I'll come round dinner time, price up the job, give you a quote.
I'm not paying for that. You built it, you get rid of it.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Right, you lot, get back to work.
Because something seems inevitable, you don't give up on it. Well, that's what your mother's done.
Hey, up. All right, Les. What are you two doing here? You're Sheffield lads, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
You're not neutral, are you?
Anybody but United, mate, just like the rest of the country.
Good man, good man. We're going to give him a right tonking today. Come on, you Blues.
Your mother knows that our Katie and the other fella are out of order. She thinks there's naught we can do about it, so she's given up, accepted the inevitable. But there's nothing inevitable in this world, Craig. Just take a look around you. There's not one person in this room thinks that there's such a thing as a foregone conclusion. You stick to your guns and you don't give up, you'll win in the end. Same again?
No, thanks.
Hey, here. It's your last year's goals to get us in the mood. Come on, you Blues. Come on. Come on. What are you doing there?
All right, shut up. I'm just trying to take it off
What can I get you, love?
Let's sort the telly out first, darling.
Let them wait. You ain't kicked off yet.
It will do if we miss Gary Neville's moment of magic. Now give us that remote.
I'm serving a customer.
Get it, Trundle.
Fire lighter, please, love.
Top temperature, 15 Celsius.
That must be the sign he's talking about.
Yeah. Come on.
So don't be buying me any rubbish, none of them jumpers, will be. Teddy bears on the
Yeah,
front.
I'll try that.
No rubbish.
Cheers, pal. Here's a fiver. Fancy another?
Let's just go out for dinner.
You can have a dinner in the pub.
We've been in the pub since 11:30.
Yeah, I know, and whose fault is that, eh? It's not the fans who pick these stupid kick-off times. But we're out on a session now, Craig. Me and you, Dad and Lad together, so come on.
Don't get giddy. Can't be too big. Never fit in the car, will it?
Oh, and we need decorations for it and all while we're out.
Oh, yes, that's
Beverly?
expensive.
Tommy,
I was just wondering what your policy on admitting children was. But then I saw Martin bring us in, so I thought I'd bring our Craig in.
Ignore him.
I don't want any trouble, Tommy.
There won't be no trouble, will there?
Well, it won't be from me, mate.
You don't like picking on people his own size.
What do you want?
I'll have a pint of lager, a packet of crisps and orange juice for the kids. What flavour do you want, Katie?
I want note of you.
Oh, come on. We're going.
No. Oh, come on, just got me drink.
Oh, come on. Got a nice treat to buy.
Oh, that's cosy.
Yeah, well, we'll have a better Christmas than you do, you loser.
Do you know what he bought his last bird for Christmas, Bev?
I don't want to know.
A selection box.
What's your problem, Tommy?
Come on, lads.
What is your problem?
Lads. My relationship outlasting yours, is it? It won't last much longer.
No, you've lost your house, your job, your wife, your daughter.
And you're a nonce.
Yeah. You haven't got much left, have you? Come on, Katie. We're going.
I ought to kill you for what you've done to my family.
We love each other, Tommy. You've lost. Live with it.
Never. Never.
Hey, Nicky boy! You gonna take your shirts off?
Shut up, Janice.
Let's see your pecs, big boy.
Oh, I've got all weak at the knees.
I thought.
I'm not listening.
I said pecs, not specs.
Just get on with your work.
Hey, do you know who he reminds me of? Oh, you know that fella with the gong at the start of the old film?
Come on, love! Come on,
It would be easy to give in. But you don't do the easy thing. You do the right thing. Why should we accept what is plain wrong? Cradle-snatching perverts should be locked up.
Shall I put the radio on, see how Wednesday are doing? It's got to be nearly half time by now.
If you like.
Are you going to be alright driving to Ellen Road tomorrow?
It's on the telly. We could watch it in the Weatherfield Arms, eh?
To be honest, Dad, I've gone off Leeds a bit.
Oh, hang on. I know they've had their problems and they might not be in the Champions League these days, but you've made your bed, you've got to lie in it. Just because now we live in Manchester, you don't go following all the other glory hunting sheep.
I wouldn't do that.
Got to take the rough with the smooth in this life, kid.
I was thinking about going back to support Wednesday. Like you.
Seriously?
Well, yeah. It's where I was born and just feels like the right thing to do.
Come here. Come and sit down. You're 1 in a million, you are. Do you know that, eh? 1 in a million. Where would I be without you? I tell you what, go and stick that radio on. See if we can find out the score, eh? It feels like the prodigal son's come home. And that's cause for the celebration.
Just don't think this wedding will ever happen.
And I think that's wishful thinking.
Fine, if you say so.
Why won't it happen?
Huh? Oh, come on, you've got your doubts. You're trying to avoid having a hen pie this morning.
I wasn't.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Hi. Maya, would you like to come to my hen party?
When is it?
Well, I'm not sure yet, but I'd really like you to come. I'm thinking of having a traditional Mendy party.
I wouldn't know anyone.
Oh, but you a chance to get to know people.
Okay.
We'll have a great time. You can tell Dad all about it, make him jealous.
You going to the stag do?
No, haven't been invited.
Oh, sorry, I just assumed.
No. You're more than welcome to come along. I just didn't think Dave would want to celebrate the last days of my life as a bachelor. Would you, Dave?
No.
Why not?
Well, it's just... Yeah, Dave, why not?
Kieran, if Deb doesn't want to go, he doesn't have to go.
Am I missing something here?
I would be delighted to do you the honours of accepting your invitation, Mr. McCarthy. After all, a gentleman's evening needs at least one gentleman in attendance.
You don't have to go.
Hiya.
Hey, that's a big tree. Hey, biggest one come for in car. So I've just been to see Dad? No, there's no one in. He must have taken Craig out for the day.
Oh, be out buying our prezzies, probably.
We saw him earlier, mouthing off as usual.
Has Gail invited you for your Christmas dinner yet?
No.
Oh, well, she will do. She invited me and all. It'd be nice if you could come. Well, it'd be nice if we could have it at our house, but neutral territory's best there this year. OK, love, I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Yeah, sure.
Right, I'll open the door.
Oh, I'll come out with you. Got it.
Are you jealous of Kieran in some way?
I'm not jealous of Kieran. I'm worried for Sunita.
Because she's a friend?
Yes, but that's all she is, because it's you that I want. No. You got any more thoughts about moving in with me?
A little.
It's getting out of hand, isn't it?
Are you thinking of backing out?
Of the wedding? No.
Look at it, Rita, look at it.
You asked for it, you know.
Asked for it? When did I ask to live next door to the family from hell?
Have you got a problem with going round to Gail's at Christmas?
Well, I'd rather spend the day on our own.
Well, yeah, so would I.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
Look, you want to see David? You're bound to.
Yeah, I know.
Martin, it's fine. I haven't got a problem with going to Gail's for Christmas.
Good. Right, you get the fairy lights out, and I'll go and lock the car. Craig! I just wanted to say, all that trouble with your dad before. Well, I'm sorry.
You will be.
Suppose we'd better do some shopping at Fresco's then.
No, you're all right. I'll get some on my way to work and you can get your essay done. Right. Just once more. Come on.
Oh, you mad, you?
No, the lights are always the best bit. You don't really feel like it's Christmas till the lights are switched on. Are you ready? Dinner! Fantastic!
Yeah, well, it ain't Christmas yet.
Yeah, all right. There's no need to go pouring cold water on it. But you're one of these cynical lot that don't actually believe in Father Christmas, are you?
No, I do. And I'll be hanging my stocking up as usual, so be warned.
Yeah, all right. Actually, I use a massive pillowcase.
Well, that is just plain greedy, that. And if you are greedy, Santa won't leave you out.
No, that's when you're naughty.
Oh, yeah. Well, you are sometimes.
Boy, tiger.
Ah, it does look great, though.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
When me and Craig were little, we used to love making our own decorations out of, like, pipe cleaners and kitchen foil and stuff like that. Mum still got them all. Every year she drags them out and sticks them on the tree. Starts off looking great and ends up looking like some out of a junk shop.
Hey. You're really going to miss everyone, aren't you?
A bit, yeah. But I'll cope. You're my family now. I just feel sorry for our Craig. They have really messed up his Christmas, haven't they? Mum in one place, my dad in another. What sort of time's he gonna have?
What time is it? 1 o'clock. You kidding? Hey, I didn't want to wake you. You needed your sleep. One day off school won't do you any harm. I'll write you a note for tomorrow.
No! Craig!
Craig, what's wrong, mate?
Just let me
No,
go!
Tell me what's wrong.
It's mine, Dad. I've done something terrible. I fixed his brakes.
Fixed his brakes?
So last night when you fell asleep on the couch, just let me go.
Craig, calm down. You must have dreamt it or something.
He left his car unlocked. I took your brake pipe spanner out your toolbox. Just let me go.
No, just come here. This is not some kind of joke, is it?
It's not honest.
Oh, about time. You're going to get me the sack, you are.
Oh, it'll be worth it when you see your Prezi.
Oh, my God. Katie! Oh, now.
Come on, let's go.
Katie, get out of that car! Martin, come back! Martin! What are we going to do? Come on, get in the car.
Every time we try and forget about him, he's in our faces ranting and raving again.
Yeah, well, I don't suppose it helps him being over the road.
No.
Maybe we should think about moving sometime.
Oh, yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, until then, let's just get him out of our head, shall we?
How?
We can always talk about my Christmas present.
No, as if I'm going to tell. It is a surprise.
Surprise? Oh, now I love surprises. What's it going to be? Big, small, edible, sexy?
Never you mind.
Ooh, here we go.
What do you think you were playing at? I can't believe you could be so stupid.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? You will be if I thanks to our Katie.
I'm just mad at him for what he'd done to you. I just wanted everything to be like it was.
It's been left in it. Come on!
Damn it, we're going to lose him.
No, we'll be alright when we get round this van. Oh, come on. Come on.
Daddy's turning left.
Yeah, got him. Come on, mate, come on!
Daddy's gone.
Yeah, I've got him.
Where is he?
Oh, I don't know.
We've lost him.
Craig, will you stop stating the obvious?
Craig went at school today, Miss Beale.
Well, maybe you should go round and see him.
On my part, I don't think his dad will want me going round there.
Well, it's Angela I feel sorry for. I'm glad I invited her for Christmas. Oh, and your dad is coming, by the way.
Oh, sorted.
But that means Katie will be here as well, remember?
Yeah, she's not so bad. Anyway, I'm not bothered as long as my dad's here.
Come on! B.
No.
W.
I am not telling you what it begins with. You'll just have to wait.
X. That's not going to be a xylophone, is it?
No. Right, I'll see you later anyway. Bye.
Alright, see ya.
What are we going to do?
I don't know, do I?
There's Katie.
Thank God for that. Right, you just stay here and don't say a word. Katie!
What are you doing here?
Is Martin with you?
Have you been following us? You haven't you?
Is he with you or not?
No, he isn't. Why can't you just leave us alone?
Where's he gone?
Like I tell you.
Look, I just want to talk to him, that's all.
Yeah, and we all know what that means, don't we? Oh, and what is he doing?
Look, I ain't got time for this.
Get off me, Dad.
Has he gone to work? He has, hasn't he?
Don't you dare go after him! Craig, come here!
No, I'm staying with me, Dad.
Hello.
It's me. Listen, my dad's after you.
You what?
Well, he's been following us. He just pulled up now, wanted to know where you were. I didn't tell him, but he guessed you're going to work. Look, I'm scared, Martin. He's in a right state.
Yeah, all right. Just calm down.
Well, do you think I should call the police?
No, don't be daft. If I see him, I'll just lock my doors, okay?
You promise?
Yeah, I promise. Stop worrying.
Okay. Right, well, I'll see you later.
See ya.
There he is.
Oh, no. Right.
He's pulling up.
Yeah, come on, Tommy. Let's see what you think of this, then.
What are you doing, you idiot?
Got ya!
What's he doing? I don't know. Of all the flaming times to play games.
What if he can't catch up? What if he crashes before we get to him?
Oh, where's he gone? That's him there, isn't it? Thank God for that. Are you waiting again? Oh no, Martin, just wait here. What is he doing?
Daddy's speeding up.
I'm gonna try and get alongside him. Why don't you window down? Let him nuts up. Pull over! Martin, you idiot, pull it over! Somewhere on the brakes! I've killed him. Craig, phone an ambulance and the fire brigade. Stay here. Martin! Martin, can you hear me?
Is he dead?
Craig, I think get back!
He isn't he? I've killed him.
Craig, come here, there's petrol everywhere!
Get off, I've killed him.
Craig, get here, come here!
Hello? Yeah, ambulance. We need an ambulance. Been a car crash. Cornwell Street. We need the fire brigade as well. Please hurry, please. Dad, I can smell petrol. It's gonna go up.
Craig, what did I tell you? Get back!
He's dead, isn't he?
Just shift, will ya?
Dad, what are we gonna do? Is he dead?
No, he's breathing. Come on, get him in combat position. Somebody give me a hand. Yeah, get this on him. Come here. You're all right, mate. Ambulance is on its way. Listen to me. I need you to keep a lid on it.
I can't. I've nearly killed him.
You've got to get on top of this. Or else we've both had it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hey? Now this is what happened. I noticed brake fluid were leaking in his car. Yeah? Tried to warn him, but he drove off, so we dived in car and tried to stop him. Okay, mate?
Yeah.
Good lad. Come here. Yeah, so I clocked it was leaking, tried to warn him. But beeping at him at the lights, shouting at him, just didn't seem to register.
First aider, eh?
Yeah, comes in handy.
You're a brave man, dragging him out of that. So Mr. Platt's a friend of yours?
Neighbour. My lad knocks about with his lad.
Right.
So any road, I dragged him out, put him in the recovery position and waited for you lot to arrive.
Are you alright, lad?
Yeah, fine.
I need you to come down the station later, sign a statement. I need something from you and Olsen, alright?
Both of us?
If Mr. Platt doesn't pull through, there'll be an investigation. So anything you can tell us will be very helpful.
Right.
Oh, there's too much Christmas spirit going on in here.
It's so better when we're happy, Mr. Baldwin. We're just thinking of our big fat bonus.
Oh, you'll be lucky. And where's Janice? How long does it take to have a filling done?
Yeah, that's where she's gone.
It is, Mr. Baldwin. She were in agony with it all weekend.
Well, it's a pity they can't wire her jaw up. Now, that's a Christmas bonus I'd happily stump up for.
And I would go aft with you.
Oh, well, she doesn't want the overtime. It's up to her.
Sarah, where's the phone?
Martin's been in the car crash.
What?
Todd says he's in a really bad way.
God, Katie, with him.
He only mentioned Martin. Come on.
Better go and tell her.
Right, go find Mum and David. Mike, I've got the house.
Why isn't anybody telling us anything?
They will do, as soon as I've got some news. If you've got stuff to do, I'd hate to get you into trouble.
I need him here.
I'm alright for a bit. I told my boss it's a family crisis.
How is he?
Oh, what's she doing here?
Why don't we just sell tickets? How is he, Gail?
He's in intensive care. So now you know as much as we do. Right, now, come on, sit down here.
No, I don't want to sit down.
I'm Mr. Shafi, Martin's consultant.
How is he?
I'm his ex-wife. These are his children.
I'm his partner. How is he?
Would you shut up? He's trying to tell us.
Martin's critical but stable.
Oh, thank God.
What do you mean, critical?
We've intubated him, made him as comfortable as possible. We've done a CT scan to check for head injuries.
Brain damage?
Fortunately, no apparent brain damage, a superficial head cut.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
It's encouraging, certainly, but it's very early days.
What do you mean?
We won't really know the extent of any damage until Martin wakes up.
But he will wake up.
We certainly hope so. We'll have to wait and see.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, I need to see him.
I've worked with him a few times. Post-operative care. He's a fine nurse. You should be proud.
We are. Can we see him?
Speak to the ICU nurse. No more than 2 at a time.
Might not wake up.
No, that's not what he said, sweetheart. I mean, they always paint the blackest picture. That's their job. Why don't I make myself useful? I'll go and get some tea.
Todd will give you a hand.
Will he?
Todd's taking me and David down to intensive care. Oh, no, I need to go see him, please.
You're joking, aren't you?
Please, Gail, just for 5 minutes. The family going first. I have to see him.
Is their dad? Come on.
No, Mum, I have to see him.
You shouldn't even be here.
That's enough.
She can go in after the family.
David and Katie go first.
Mum?
Come on, Todd, you can show us the way.
Martin, look at you.
Get off him.
What?
Let go of me, Dad.
Hey, it's fine to touch him. Just be careful. You must be David. He's always banging on about you. Bores the leg off me, he does. You can talk to him, you know. Your dad, he can most probably hear you.
See? She thinks we're both his kids.
You're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be alright.
You've well freaked us out, Dad. The whole family's here. Sarah, Nick, my mum and Gran. They all are. Except for Beth, she's at Emily's.
There's enough of him to go around, you know. I'm not taking any of his love he's got for you.
Why can't you just move away?
Yeah, in my dreams. But he won't move anywhere because his life is here with you.
You ruined his life.
Can you not do this, David? No, you?
Look at him. He were alright until you came along. Everybody liked him, he'd loads of mates.
Don't say that.
Everyone thinks he's a perv because of you.
No, they don't.
He could die with everybody thinking bad things about him and everyone saying he's a perv. Hold on, Dad.
Thanks, Mum. Sorry. Didn't really want to behave like that.
It's no problem.
Try to be civil for Martin's sake.
It's not her, it's you.
You get your turn.
After Katie flaming Harris.
Oh, now come on, Sarah. We're all upset.
You're not kidding. That's my dad in there, thank you.
I know. And as soon as David comes out, you can go in.
Oh, wow, cheers, Mum.
Hey. Now your mum's just trying to keep everybody happy.
Yeah, everyone except me, as usual.
David's just a child.
Yeah, Martin's child.
What?
Well, he's not my real dad, is he?
Grow up, Sarah. Look, when Katie comes out, I'll take her to the canteen for half an hour.
Oh, thanks, love, yeah.
Katie's his girlfriend. David's his son. So what am I? Number 3 in the visiting book list.
Now that's just tiredness talking.
First I don't measure up as a mother, now I don't even measure up as a daughter.
That's not true. Katie was so upset.
He's my dad.
Yes, look, now that's enough, Sarah. OK, you've said your piece.
And anyway, who put her in charge? She's not even married to him anymore.
Are we going to get done for lying? If we're lucky. Perjury's the least of our problems.
I'm sorry, Dad.
If Platt pulls through, he'll blub. He locked all his car doors. He must have thought I was going to kill him.
But you saved his life.
Only to save yours from being ruined.
Is it better if he dies? I don't want him to die.
Craig, will you just be quiet? I can't hear myself think.
I could tell him the truth. I could tell him it were me.
We've just signed statements.
I know.
Look at the state you're blubbing. Listen, you've got to keep a lid on it.
I can't, Dad, I can't.
Listen to me. I said listen. We stand by them statements. Okay?
Yeah.
We've got to hope that Platt pulls through. And that all the evidence has gone up in smoke. It's his word against ours. He might have got amnesia. He's still out of the game. But if you start blabbing, or carrying on like this, the coppers will be onto us. You'll be off to boot camp, and I'll be looking at a stretch inside. Have you got it? Eh? Good lad.
Katie, wait up. What do you want?
Give me that lip. What do you think I want? You accuse your dad of trying to kill Martin and you expect me to forget about it?
He did it.
Incapable!
Oh, get real.
Look at the temper on him. Look, when he goes like that. If he wanted to kill Martin, he'd have battered him to death on first day.
Oh, well, that is really reassuring.
Well, he doesn't plan ahead, does he?
Well, he did this time. I think he did something to Martin's brakes.
Oh, right. So then he chases him down the road trying to stop him, and then he pulls him out of a burning car. Great murder, innit?
Yeah, well, he bottled it.
What are you thinking, Katie? You're supposed to be a clever girl.
Look, I'm not going to the police until I've spoken to Martin. But as far as I'm concerned, my dad is capable of anything.
Being kicked to death by this little beggar.
You want a lively one, don't you?
While it's with me, I want it asleep.
I've got it! Got what?
I knew you would. Congratulations. No less than you deserve.
Thanks, love. I really wanted this.
Yeah, I know you did. Excellent news.
What have you got?
Me job.
What job?
You are now looking at the new PA to the head of planning at the town hall.
Oh, is that it? I thought you'd won the lottery.
About time you got something. Though I'm surprised they took you at your age.
Well, they're probably desperate.
What, you pair of miseries. You might at least pretend to be happy for me.
Yeah, you could.
Don't get me wrong. I am delighted. Thank you, Mother. It's one less of you lot under my feet all day.
And these ones are on me, because we're celebrating.
Are we what?
Shelley's managed to shuffle a few things around, and I've got Christmas Day off. I thought you'd be pleased.
Well, I am. Sorry, dinner's off.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, don't be silly. Of course it isn't. Well, there's no point in buying 2 turkeys, is there? Kira must come too.
You what?
Sunita was coming to Christmas lunch, and now you are too. I won't take no for an answer.
You won't?
You won't.
Oh, no, it'll be fun. What better way to really get to know one another?
You're right. It's great.
What do you reckon?
Well, I was hoping you'd get something we could hold the wedding reception in.
Well, I'm not going to be pregnant forever, am I? Although maybe I should have got something a bit more loose-fitting with all those trips to the loo.
Oh, please, too much detail.
I am a very sensitive soul.
Yeah, well, if I've got to know about it, I don't see why you shouldn't.
What's it got to do with me? I'm your boss, not your, whatever they call it, birthing partner.
Did you see Martin?
Sleep. Couldn't tell me anything. Do you really think my dad had nothing to do with it?
I've been married to him for 20 years. Do you think I could stay with someone I thought were a murderer?
What, and it didn't cross your mind for a second?
No.
Mum, I know I'm prejudiced, but he's done nothing right for months. I hate him. I can't think straight
well, you
about
can't
him.
think
yeah,
that he...
and I've tried to be fair. Impartial, but I can't get away from it. I'm sure he tried to kill Martin.
And I'm sure he didn't. Please, don't do anything stupid. Just speak to him. Ask him what happened. He'll put you right. He's a good man.
Yeah, so the next thing you know, we're there Christmas Day. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, me and Dave there pulling crackers, fighting over the last chipolata. It doesn't bear thinking about.
Yeah, well, you could make it an annual event when you're married. Christmas at the Allahans.
You're not painting a very pretty picture of the future there, Tracy.
Yeah, well, there's still time to change it.
It's out of my hands.
No, it isn't. Call it off. You don't want to get married.
I can't do that to her.
Look, it's kinder in the long run. If you don't believe me, ask our Peter.
Oh, not much of a party, this.
It's not a party, it's a celebration. Anyway, Madam just got a free drink and left.
It's a special occasion, and I, for one, am very pleased for you.
When you start, I want you to stop them bin men from strewing the ginnel with rubbish.
She's in the planning department. There's nothing to do with the bins.
You seem to know a lot about it. Perhaps it's time you got off your big behind and started earning a crust and all.
A word. What did you said about our Todd, eh? Wishful thinking, is it on your part? Hey, pretty boy. What's it got to do with you? Just shut up, will ya? Now, if you ever tell lies about our kid again, and you'll be an ex-pretty boy. Understand?
Want to take this outside, lads?
No, what's going on?
I mean it. Mate.
Nick, what's he want?
Nothing, he's just a yawn. Look, I'm sorry Martin got hurt. I admit I hate him, but I wouldn't do him any harm. He's not worth doing time over.
What are you talking about? The first thing you did when you found out about us was thump him.
That's different. He deserved a smack. Sure, even you can see that.
This ain't getting us anywhere.
Well, let's get down to it then. Because I assume Detective Katie is here to ask us some questions.
When did you see the brake fluid leaking?
When you drove away.
Then why were you running towards us before we even set off?
I weren't running, I was walking. I ran when I saw what it was.
Why didn't you tell me about the brake fluid when Martin dropped me off? I could have called him.
You wouldn't have believed me. You always think the worst of me.
Yeah, I do.
Credit me with a bit of intelligence. I would have come up with a better plan than that. I mean, what could have happened? He could have ploughed into a bus queue. How reckless do you think I am? I dragged him from the car. I saved his life. Satisfied?
No.
What more do you want?
What's bothering me is the coincidence. There's something wrong with his car. You're a mechanic. He goes too fast. You're chasing him. He nearly dies. You want him dead.
I don't.
I think that you messed with Martin's brakes when you were smashed out your skull. Then you woke up, remembered what you'd done, and thought better of it. But it was too late, and that is when you were chasing him.
That's not what happened. Shut it, Craig.
No, tell me what happened, Craig.
Not another word.
He knows something.
He knows nothing.
He's going to tell me what happened.
He's not saying anything.
I ain't got a choice, then, have I?
What are you doing, Katie? Dad, what's she doing?
Don't worry. It's going to be fine. She won't do anything.
So what brings you round here?
Your tart of a daughter dropping another sprog.
Sarah's pregnant, if that's what you mean.
Well, of course that's what I mean.
So you've come round here to shout at me?
Yes, I have, because you're her mother and I want you to do something about that overactive womb of hers.
Such as what?
Look, it's all right for Sarah. She's not going anywhere. But my Todd's got prospects. He's a clever lad. I mean, he could still go to university. He is throwing his life away over your daughter, and I hate it.
So do I.
Thanks.
Sarah is not a tart.
No, she isn't. I'm sorry.
And I think it's madness that they're having this baby. I've told Sarah what I think. I've reasoned with her. I've done all I can. And there is nothing. They are absolutely determined. And there is nothing we can do.
How can I help you?
I want to report a crime.
Then you come to the right place.
I mean, soft, yeah. Fair dues. But gay? Where'd you get that from?
Nowhere, alright? It's just name calling.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, you won't be messing with us in a hurry. I sorted it for you.
You did what?
Well, I'll just give him some friendly advice. I mean, if he ever says out like that again about you, Todd, I'll break him.
But Jace, why? I never asked you to.
Because I don't want people calling you that. Look, I know people call you a total wuss, which you are. You're skint. You live in a pit. What do? You go and make another screaming baby.
Yeah, we're having a baby. We're very happy about it. Okay.
Todd. Hi. I was just telling Sarah you're open downstairs. I hope you don't mind me popping up. Oh, hello, sweetheart.
Your brother, Jace, and this is Brenda, Beth's grandma. Jace is just going.
Yeah, back to Granny Grimshaw's. See ya.
Look, say if you don't want these, but I've been going through my decorations and I've put together a few things you might like.
Right, that's very kind, thank you.
How is your dad, love?
Yeah, they say he's going to be fine, but I'm supposed to be going to see him tonight.
Well, you'll not be taking Bethany to the hospital, I don't suppose.
Well, I'm working, so...
Look, you won't embarrass me if you say no, but I'm more than happy to look after her tonight, and I could pop back later any time you want.
Well, actually, that would be really helpful. Do you mind?
Oh, not at all. At a time like this, you need to be with family.
Dad? Thomas Harris, DS Ripley. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
What's going on?
I'm investigating an allegation made against you in connection with an accident involving Martin Platt. I'd like you to accompany me to the station, please.
He's not done anything.
Hey, Craig, quiet. I'd like to keep this as informal as possible. The car's waiting outside.
Go on.
Don't go, Dad. Fancy the Rovers later?
Rosie, rehearsing Greece again, ain't she? Part 27.
Ew. Which bit's she doing tonight, then?
Look at me, I'm Sandra D. Can't look anywhere else, can I? Not without getting a dig in the ribs.
Hey, taking him in?
Oh, being bad-tempered don't make a man guilty, you know.
Tell that to the plot. You can't arrest me, Dad.
Craig, calm down. I'm not under arrest.
They're just answering some questions.
Well, why? You've not done anything.
Look, it's all right, love.
Angela, get inside. When you're ready, Mr. Harris. Let's get on with it then.
You put them on to him?
Yeah, I did.
You never touched Martin's car.
Well, that's for the police to decide.
No, it isn't. It's the truth.
Go inside. Go on. You know what your dad's like as well as I do.
Oh, and he'd never raise a finger to hurt Martin, would he?
Not like this, no. All you've done is hurt me and Craig.
Well, he could have hurt you a lot more, Mum. I could have been in that car. If I'd have died, he'd have gone with you to my funeral. And all the time he'd have been thinking, problem solved.
But he's your dad, for God's sake.
Yeah, well, I hope he goes to jail. Because it'll be problem solved for both of us.
Good Katie.
Excuse me, I'll have to go get ready. Gotta go to the hospital and help my boyfriend brush his teeth.
That's maternity wear.
Well, I'm not going to be pregnant forever, am I? Look, what's the point in wasting money on stuff that I'm only going to wear for a couple of months?
Even so. Did they not show you a smock?
She means something loose-fitting.
No way. If I have to look like a bouncy castle, I want people to know it's because I'm pregnant. Not because I ate all the pies. And if that means pushing my belly button in a few people's faces, so be it.
Well, not mine, thank you very much.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, Deirdre.
I never said it was.
I'd say the reverse. It's something to be very proud of.
If you say so.
Now, before you rush off, I'm giving you another 100 to get a few more bits and bobs.
Oh, right. Thanks. Don't spend it all at once, eh?
Blow it all in 5 minutes if you like, so long as it's on the little one.
But instead of pulling over, Mr. Platt accelerated. Why do you think that was?
You know about him and my daughter then?
I do now. You made no mention of it in your statement to PC West.
Because it had nothing to do with the crash.
Even though you hated him. You laid into him in your own back garden.
Yeah, take this left.
No, the only way to go is straight ahead.
I'll show you a shortcut.
Listen, mate, shortcut's my middle name. If there was one, I'd know it. Besides, if I go out my way, I'm going to have to charge you extra.
Just take it, love, all right? We gotta move on.
Tracy, come in.
You wanna talk? Talk to me. Hey, drive.
Tracy!
There's nothing down there, it's a dead end.
Pull over.
What for?
I said pull over. No, engine off.
No, no way.
Fair enough.
What do you want from me?
Is that an offer? Because it has crossed my mind. But I'd sooner have the cash. Bingo. Sorry for holding you up, love. Night night.
Hey, you're in big trouble, you.
Why?
It's going to be about 20 minutes, mate, the way things are going. Right, fine. All right. Well, 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 look who it is. So how are things down the Bermuda Triangle, or should I say the Trafford Centre?
Steve.
I don't want to hear it, Tracy.
Look, I'm trying to tell you what's happened.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you go outside, sit in your car and tell me on the flaming radio, which should stay on throughout your whole shift, come hell or high water.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, come on then, what's your excuse?
I was mugged. This guy got me to pull over and he's taken my money.
You're joking?
No, I am not joking. And I don't feel great, so please don't have a go at me, okay?
Hiya. He's expecting you. See you then.
Sorry. How are you? How's David?
How you know?
Look, I'm sorry we haven't spoken properly since it all happened.
Well, you've never said a lot when it comes to Martin.
Hey, leave it out, Sarah.
Hiya. I can't help the way I feel about it, alright?
Yeah, well, there's no need to bring it up again now.
No, if she wants to speak her mind, that's fine. Just sorry you still feel that way. You were the only mate I had a few months ago.
Yeah, and we're all here for me, Dad. We just want him to get better so we can all get out of here.
I suppose it's not your fault, isn't it?
It's no one's fault. It were her dad who saved his life, don't forget.
You know, he didn't even pull a knife out and I've turned into jelly.
Tracy, you had no idea what was on his mind. He did the best thing. Always hand it over. It's only money.
Yeah, well, if it weren't for this thing, he'd have felt my fist in his face.
Oh, and that'd have been a very wise move, wouldn't it? You had any strange twinges or anything?
No. Well, it's a bit too young to fight back, eh?
First birthday pair of boxing gloves. Look, Tracy, I mean it. I really think you should take it easy.
Well, I can't really afford to.
Well, there are crushing numbers out there.
I was just unlucky.
Tracy, if you packed it in now, no one will think any less of you, you know. You're not talking to Les or Dev now. You can tell me how you really feel.
I want to stay.
Well, it's up to you. You can take as much time as you need.
You know, anyone would think that you were trying to get shut of me.
I just don't understand why a girl like you would want a job like this.
Well, maybe I enjoy it.
And maybe there's the real reason.
What's that?
You're not going to let this pond life get away with it. Intimidating you.
What, do you think I'm daft?
I do, as a matter of fact, yeah. But on the other hand, I admire you and I don't want to lose you. Oh yeah, get that down here.
No, you should be getting back. It's going to be mad.
Not your problem. I'm here for as long as you need me.
What happened?
Let me go, didn't they?
No charge?
No. Pending further inquiries, they said.
What to tell you? Look, there's plenty more. You must be famished.
No, you're all right. I don't want to put you out.
Craig.
Listen, mate. You follow me on in a bit. Go and finish your food.
What does that mean? Further inquiries?
Well, they've got to look into it. It's their duty. But they obviously know it was an accident.
What if it wasn't?
Love, Martin's not the kind of bloke that everybody hates. I just can't believe that somebody did something so evil.
What if they did, though?
Why are you asking?
Say someone did it and tried to pin it on Dad.
The police aren't so daft. Listen, they are going to find the person who did this and put them away for a very long time.
Only if they confess, though?
No, not necessarily. There might be some other nosy so-and-so like me saw something they shouldn't. The truth will come out, love. Always does.
Oh, well, I don't think... Hi, sorry, it's nothing to worry about, but
Tracy's been robbed by one of the customers.
Is she hurt?
Yeah,
You alright?
Yeah, she's fine. She's next door. I think she'll be better.
Oh, come on.
Thanks for letting us know, Steve.
Would be Tracy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well...
Do you know what I got on to? 2 messages from your mother slurring away. She said your dad lost his chance at parole, so he won't be out till about 2006. And the police aren't going to prosecute him.
We're not going to prosecute? Oh, well, that's one thing.
That's the first message. Second message is, she's having a whale of a time in Brighton, but what we're doing for Christmas, so you better ring her, Steve, because she's coming to us over my dead body.
All right, I get the message, thank you.
And what are you doing with Tracy Barlow? Giving her teen sympathy?
Well, I am her employer. Felt obliged. Can we not talk about work, thank you?
Think you're playing at? Putting nights out at a hotel with your girlfriend before your job. You put me and this factory first, not your love life.
Mike, it was the weekend. I'm entitled to time off just like you.
Time off is earned, Sonny, and you don't get that by letting the workforce go whenever they feel like it and leave the rest of them sitting out there nattering. You're supposed to be in charge, the manager.
Manager, right, that's the joke.
You what?
I'm your errand boy, Mike. I'm the one you push around, you shout at, you take your frustrations out on, but you won't give me any responsibility.
You don't deserve it.
How would you know? You won't even give me a chance to prove myself.
When you get this factory floor sorted out, and those girls are actually hitting targets I've set them, and I'm making a profit, then maybe, just maybe, I'll let you make some decisions of your own. In the meantime, shut up and get on with it. Or you may find yourself out of a job altogether. Capiche?
He tried to hurt Martin. He tried to kill him. He can't just get away with that.
He didn't do anything.
Oh, so what did he do then, Craig? How did he make Martin crash? Did he force him off the road?
No.
Come on, you were there.
He tried to stop him. He tried to get him out of the car.
What, to beat him up?
No.
I know you're lying.
I promise you, he didn't do anything.
Just tell me the truth.
I'm sorry, all right. I didn't realise the way it'd turn out.
The way what would turn out?
Craig, get in the flat. Your mum's cooking dinner.
Scared of what he might tell me?
Hey, I've got nothing to be ashamed of.
How could you do it, Dad? How could you do it to me?
I tried to save him.
Dad.
Shut up, Craig. I pulled him out of the car. I saved his life.
You're lying. I know you are. But I'm telling you now, you won't get away with it. It is only a matter of time before the police piece everything together and pull you back in.
Come on, Craig.
Right. Why don't you finish that picture for Auntie Haley, eh? It's not safe behind there.
Astonishing, isn't it, the sheer volume of attention a young child requires?
I know, Bethany's not that young, not compared to one we'll be having.
No.
It's this place that worries me most. There's danger at every turn.
Well, we will have to confine our child when we get it to the living quarters upstairs.
Oh, right, how can we? Uncle Bert's shed bigger than our flat.
I suppose it is somewhat of a problem.
Well, children need space, room to grow.
Well, perhaps we could section off an area down here with some child-friendly fencing.
Like a sheep pen?
Well, not quite.
Right, this is our baby we're talking about. We can't just shove it in a corner and expect it to be seen and not heard.
No, I know.
Our baby's going to be nurtured, cherished. We're going to give it the very best.
We are.
In fact, I think we should move.
Move?
Yeah, to a house. That'd solve all our problems.
I wasn't aware that we had any.
So, if you could change one thing about your domestic circumstances as they stand, what would it be?
I'd get a house. Well, there'd be more space for Beth to run around. I could put all the toys somewhere. In fact, if I could afford it, I'd get Emma and Curly's place. Yeah, it's still on the market.
Excuse me. You wouldn't know where I could find a Kevin Webster, would you?
Kevin, oh no.
Mr. Webster? Yeah? Detective Sergeant Ripley. I wondered if I could just ask you a few questions in connection with Thomas Harris.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Hey! I told you he was guilty.
Look, we'll do it the Gabby's the way. Hey, I've been working with him for months. I best come with you.
I thought this were all over.
Oh, come on, why don't you come and sit down, Anne?
No, I better go and see Tommy.
Well, you've got to admit, it's not looking good, is it? Looking loads better.
Yeah, well, you should have seen me a few minutes ago. I was in a very compromising position with that blonde nurse. Well, you could at least pretend to be jealous.
I've brought you some stuff, mags and that.
Right, okay, thanks. Oh, and guess what?
What?
Well, fingers crossed. Touch wood and all that malarkey. If things stay the same, I should be out of here by Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, well, I thought so. Oh, and I've had another visitor this morning. The police. Wanted to know what I remember about the accident.
And what do you remember?
Oh, not much really. But anyway, I left this. Said to ring them back in case anything came back to me.
Did they say anything else?
Like what? Katie?
I'm sorry, Martin.
What's up?
I don't even know how to say this. I've been to the police.
What for?
About my dad. I think he tried to kill you.
Were you aware of the bad feeling between Mr. Harris and Martin Platt?
The whole street knew that he hated him.
Look, he thought Martin was a bit old for his daughter.
Why did you sack him?
Drink? Well, he was a bit and he was late. His mind wasn't on the job properly.
And he messed up a guy's wheel nuts and nearly killed him.
Yeah, that was the final straw.
Does he strike you as a violent man?
He struck me, right on the end of my nose.
He hit you?
Yeah, he thought I was going out with Katie, didn't he, Kev?
Yeah, well, he's got a bit of a temper, especially when it comes to his daughter.
Right. It's been very helpful, Mr. Webster. Think of anything else, give us a call.
Been filling him in, have you?
Just telling the truth, Craig.
You haven't done anything.
Yeah, well, that's for the police to decide.
We'll be in touch.
What if you rent out the flat? That'd help towards the mortgage. And the business is doing okay, isn't it?
Fair to middling.
We can do it, Roy. I know we can. We've just got to tighten our belts.
Hiya. Who do you think you're talking to? Go home, you murdering scumbag of a dad.
You what?
You heard. He's innocent. I hope he gets stuck away with all the rest of murderers, rapists and lowlives. He saved your dad's life. I hope he gets life. You know nothing, right? You're just sad ignorant kid and you're full of rubbish just like your sad ignorant dad.
Hey, Strap.
Craig, leave him!
He said to go to prison.
I don't care. Get back to the flat now. Move it! Fighting's not going to solve out, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, well, you should have thought about that a long time ago.
What you lot gawping at? It's finished. Show's over.
I know I should have phoned first.
Oh, don't be daft. I haven't seen you in ages. I'm glad you called.
I saw Neil's mum leaving earlier.
Yeah, she babysat Beth for a bit. I knew you were working.
Oh. Brushing up?
Yeah, I'm dreading it. I know what to expect this time.
Oh, sweetheart. But you know, it's your mum you should be talking to about stuff like this, not the likes of Brenda Burns.
When could I ever talk to my mum about anything?
She misses you so much, Sarah.
She misses Bethany.
No, she misses you, a little girl. Oh, I could bang both your heads together, do you know that?
Oh, Gran, if you've come round here to give me a lecture.
I've come round because it's nearly Christmas Day. And you know, it breaks my heart to think that the family's not going to be together. Look what happened to your dad, darling. I mean, we could have been burying him this week. All I'm saying is that life's too short to be fighting and arguing with people you love. I mean, none of us know what's round the corner, do we?
She doesn't want me there.
She does. I promise you, she does. Darling, don't let's have another Christmas all split up. She loves you so much. Don't turn your back on her, darling. Please.
We'll think about it.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah. You can give us 5 minutes.
No, I'm going nowhere.
Katie, please.
You lay one finger on him, anything, and I'll have security in here quicker than you can say attempted murder.
Look, I know what you're thinking. What everyone's thinking.
What did you do?
What?
Well, I've been thinking it over and over, Tommy. What do you do to the brakes on my car? Hey? You cut me cable? You empty me brake fluid?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't take me for a fool, Tommy. You're a mechanic. You must know how brakes work.
I never worked on your car.
Oh, I'm sure you never did it in the garage. That'd be far too risky, wouldn't it? Too many witnesses.
Look, Martin, I don't know what you're trying to say.
I've just remembered what happened before the accident, Tommy. My brakes weren't responding because someone had done something to them. That's what caused the crash. Now, let me think. Who wanted me dead that much? Okay, then. Let's get the police in, shall we? See what they think.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all over, Tommy. Because I've worked it out. It had to be you. And when the police investigate, when the forensics go over the car, which they're bound to do, they're going to know it was you too, aren't they? Because it's going to be covered in fingerprints. Your fingerprints.
No. The police don't have to look at anything.
I did it. I fixed your brakes.
I can't wait for tomorrow, baby. It's going to be the best Christmas we've ever had.
Well, that won't be hard. We've not had that many.
And I don't care what Dev says about double fares at Christmas or how much money you can earn, because you are not going to work.
Don't worry, tomorrow's just for us.
Me and you, baby. And you're going to love the presents I've got you. Do you want to know what I've got you?
No.
Where's that card? All right, Craig. Are you looking for your Katie? She's gone shopping.
Good. It's just as well she's not here. Because you made her think that my dad's horrible.
Oh, come on, Craig.
Anyway, it's you I came to see. And it's about me dad. Now, I know you think he messed up your brakes so you'd crash, but he didn't.
No, I don't just think it. I know it.
No, it wasn't him. He didn't do out.
Look, Craig, I'm sorry. I know how you feel about your dad. I know it's hard for you to face. I understand all that, but... well, you're going to have to hear it sometime. Your dad came to me. He admitted he'd tampered with my brakes. He confessed to everything.
He wasn't confessing, he was lying.
Oh, come on, Craig.
I'll tell you why. That's why I'm here. He want me dad who fix your brakes so you'd crash. It were me.
Craig, just go home, will you? I know how much you love your dad.
Because you caused everything. You took away our Katie. You made me mum and dad fall out so they'd split up. That's why I did your brakes, because it's all your fault. And I hate you.
Roy? Roy? What's the matter? Why are you crying?
I'm afraid as yet I'm unable to ascertain what's causing her distress.
Roy, what have you done?
It's not real, Hayley. Oh, not in the real sense of the word real, that is.
What?
As pertaining to reality as we know it.
What are you talking about?
She more pertains to the domain of virtual reality.
Virtual what?
Virtual baby. Oh, now just calm down 1 second. Discovered them on the internet when I was doing some research. No stone unturned, Hayley. Yes, there's more to that internet than I've given credit. They're made largely to put potential teenagers off of unwanted pregnancies. Show them how hard the reality is, rather than the fantasy. It's electronic, you see. She cries out and you have to ascertain what it is that she wants. The feeding, changing, cuddling, everything really. Once you've switched her on, can't switch her off for 7 days.
Honestly, look at you. You can't wait, can you?
Oh, I think I could have done. So they say this is my big present.
No, I couldn't wrap the yacht. That's outside on top of the car. Karen, we agreed we weren't going to have a big Christmas this year. We're saving every penny to this wedding of the century.
A toothbrush, Steve.
It's supposed to put a smile on your face.
Well, it doesn't. Because I said nothing useful. Because useful presents aren't presents because you have to have them so they don't even count.
Well, there you go, you see, because that's not useful. It doesn't even work.
Why?
2 reasons. 1, I forgot the batteries, and 2, it's not actually a toothbrush. It's an ornament you put on top of the mantelpiece. They're very sought after those. Everybody's going to want one.
Not even funny, Steve. Do you know, I've spent time and thought into making this Christmas special for you. I've spent weeks wrapping these presents. Here.
You are flipping joking? Karen, Father Christmas doesn't take this amount of presents to the orphanage. Have you gone raving mad? Karen, what is it going to take to get through to you? We are saving every penny for this wedding. And you're just flittering it all away.
You're making it out like I've spent it on myself, Stephen. I haven't. They're not for me, they're for you. To make it a Christmas you'll never forget.
Oh, yeah, and I won't do that, will I? Because being bankrupt stays in your mind forever. Take them back.
Does the card say anything?
Just Merry Christmas, all the best, Peter. You have to be Sherlock Holmes to work out more than that.
I'm sure he's all right.
When's that daughter of yours going to get up?
Oh, it'll probably be New Year's Day before she surfaces.
Anyway, let's open the rest of them. Don't tell me, Blanche. Let me guess. It's a workbench with accessories.
Don't be silly, Ken. It's a tie.
Oh, no, you spoilt it.
Oh, look, it'll go with my tartan oven gloves.
Do you think I should wake her?
Oh, you're taking your life in your hands there, Mother. Anyway, what's the hurry?
Go on, put it on, Elvis.
No, I'm not putting that on. Look at it, it might attack me.
Go on. You can do that song about the dead dog.
What old chip?
Yeah, it always makes me cry. I think it's just the way you sing it. Actually.
Old chip was a dog.
Yeah, well, you can practice whilst I'm out.
Hang about. Where are you going?
Well, we've nothing in for Christmas dinner.
I thought you went yesterday.
Well, that was for another present for you.
Oh, so we got no food then?
No.
Perhaps I should have feigned a relapse and stayed in hospital because they put a great show on there, you know.
And would you have preferred that?
No, well, no, actually. Anyway, I don't think I'm up to a 4-course meal.
Good, because I'm not up for cooking one. But I think we should have at least a pudding.
Yeah, and a bottle of wine.
All right. Right, well, I shan't be long. Oh, what did the police say when you phoned them?
Oh, well, I didn't really. I was a bit tired. I meant to.
Phone them now, Martin. Let's just get it over and done with.
It's Christmas Day.
Oh, and do they stop hunting down murderers because it's a bank holiday?
Your dad is not a murderer,
Not
Katie.
one of trying.
He saved me life.
Last minute panic.
Yeah, and he confessed what he'd done.
To you, yeah. But that is not good enough, not for me.
Very nice, Deirdre. Have you kept the receipt?
It's in the bag.
Oh, at long last.
Merry Christmas.
I've been waiting all morning for you to open your presents.
No, what's the point? It's only going to be bath salts and moisturisers.
That's what you think, my girl. Now you go and get yourself dressed in your Sunday best. We're going on a mystery tour for yours.
What?
Go on. I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
Back in that bed this instant, Steve McDonald, because I've got more Christmas presents for you.
Just give me 5 minutes. I'm getting a bit overexcited.
No, Steve, I can't wait 5 minutes.
Give us a break, will you? Let's put the kettle on. There, got to check my messages. Arlene said she'd give us a ring if there was any problems.
Steve, you said no work.
Don't start. Just give us a few minutes. There's enough time to get your present wrapped again.
Don't be long. Oh, go on, what? Trouble at mill?
No, it's my mum. Wishing us a happy Christmas.
That's nice.
Yeah. Bit weird, though. She says she misses us and wishes we could all be together. Only she understands we'd already booked our Christmas holiday. And I wonder where she got that from.
Excuse me, please. Is nobody going to get that? Nick? And nobody start anything, okay?
Well, I don't know why you're looking at me.
I wasn't looking at anybody in particular.
Good, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Merry Christmas. Hello, Bethany, sweetheart. How are you, eh? Is your mummy looking after you?
She's been fine, thank you.
What did Father Christmas bring you?
Hey, did you think we'd forgotten you?
And is it my Christmas or birthday present?
It's a combined.
That's well tight, everyone's been saying that.
Oh, listen to him, you can hardly find him for presents.
Are you going to take your coat off, Todd, or are you not stopping?
Well, I hope so. It's a pity.
I know it's a daft thing my grandmother used to say to me. Doesn't make any sense, but then us grandmothers aren't supposed to make any sense, are we?
You say one more word about Todd and I swear...
What's the point in saying anything, Sarah? You're not interested in facing the truth?
I mean, I don't know what you're making a big song and dance about it for. What do you expect me to do? She's on the phone or modelling. Can I come for Christmas? No! What do you expect me to say? It's the first thing that popped into my head.
Oh, well, naturally. It would be for Karen MacDonald. Anybody else would have thought, oh, my bloke's mother. Lonely at Christmas, nowhere to go. And it's a season of goodwill to all men.
including mother-in-laws.
She's not my mother-in-law, not yet.
And she won't be the way you're carrying on.
Oh, come on, Stephen, you're going to let her ruin our Christmas?
Oh, is that what she's done? Oh, I'm sorry, I hadn't realised. My mother phones through a nice Christmas message, not whining, not complaining, but somehow manages to ruin your Christmas. Well, of course you're right. That's terrible, appalling behaviour. We should have the old bag put down, eh?
Don't be daft, Steve. I mean, you don't want her here any more than I do.
That's not the point.
What is the point then, Steve? Because I am failing to understand it. All I've done...
The point is, it's Karen Scrooge MacDonald put paid to Christmas, not my mother.
Oh, she's really got you wrapped round her little finger, hasn't she?
Is there anybody else in your world apart from Karen MacDonald?
Where are you going?
I'm giving you your present. A chance to see how a lonely Christmas feels.
Christmas Day, and I couldn't find a pudding for love nor money. So I've had to settle for some soup instead. Right, what did the police say? They're coming round? What are you doing?
I'm going visiting.
You shouldn't even be out of bed.
Yeah, well, things to do, places to go, people to see.
And am I invited?
Well, no, that's just the point. We're not, are we?
What's the game, Martin?
It's no game. I'm going to see your family.
Have you gone bonkers? Did they not give you a brain scan? There is no way I'm spending a second of my time with them.
All right, I'll go on my own. But it's best if you come.
Is it far, Gran?
Near in one way, but far in another. Now, off we go.
It's like living with the Oracle at Delphi. Well, what have we done wrong now? I think we're already lined up in twos. Well, Deirdre and I are.
Oh, you should write Christmas crackers.
Oh, you're just saying that.
Don't wind her up, Ken. Not today.
I'll be on my best.
Where's she gone? She's not.
Bit of Christmas booze, you know.
What's going on, Mother?
Welcome home, me love.
What?
It's yours. I bought this house for you. Merry Christmas, Tracy. Now then, what do you think? Are you pleased?
How much is it worth?
Don't you worry your head about that. I've still got a few bob put by to make sure you're set up properly. It won't cost a lot to get this place out. And there's a lovely little nursery already up the stairs to Bedfordshire.
I'm not keeping this baby, Gran, if that's what you're thinking.
There's no strings attached. It'll get you straight out from under your mum's feet and give you space and time to really think things through.
You've bought this house for Tracy.
That's what I said.
Sometimes, Mother, you take my breath away.
I really don't see what I've done wrong. Somebody's got to help this girl, and who better than her grandmother?
Her mother. Her mother. Mothers help their daughters. Mothers.
Oh, do they, ma'am? When did you work that one out, eh?
Stay out of this, Tracy.
What? They're both talking about me as if I'm some little kid.
Oh, what else are you?
I don't have to listen to this.
Yeah, that's your trouble. You never listen.
And was that helpful, Deirdre? What is your problem? Do you think I've deprived you of your rightful inheritance?
Sometimes, Mother, I feel you've deprived me most of my life. I mean, where were you when I needed you? You've never taken the remotest bit of interest in what was going on in my life. And now suddenly, absent Mam turns into Super Gran, and I'm supposed to say honky-dory. Don't you see? You've just bypassed me with my own daughter. I mean, you and me, we could have sat down, we could have discussed this. But oh no, you had to turn it into some sort of Christmas conjuring trick that just cuts me right out of everything. I need a drink.
Oh, she's got a temper on her.
Haven't got many sprouts each. We'll have to make do on roast potatoes, eh?
Oh, I hate sprouts.
Do you know, nobody's got a good word to say about them.
Bit like the Harrises, really, eh?
Yeah, well, we've lived through that before. Dare say we can do it again. You'd get that, would you, Craig? Tom, can you see if there's anything that we can use as napkins, love?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've lived through that before. Dare say we can do it again. You'd get that, would you, Craig? Tom, can you see if there's anything that we can use as napkins, love? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, kitchen roll do.
Got visitors, Tom. Martin, Katie. What brings you here, love?
I'm waiting for Martin to tell me that.
Well, look, I thought you ought to know. I've talked to the police.
Fair enough.
It's more than fair, Dad. You've tried to kill him.
Kate! No, you leave this to your mum and dad, love.
Well, it's not as simple as that, Angela.
How do you mean?
What's going on? Have you come to gloat? Because if you have, get on with it. Then I can spend a few minutes with my wife and son before the coppers come knocking.
Well, actually, Tommy, I've not come to gloat. I've come to thank you. For saving my life.
Have you gone mad? He tried to kill you!
Well, no, he didn't. Craig did.
What are you going on about? Trying to drag a lad into this?
Yeah, well, he came round to me last night and explained. Not right, son?
Craig?
Means nothing. Who's going to believe a kid his age?
Well, actually, I do.
Craig, you tried to kill Martin.
Katie! Katie! No, just listen, will you?
What can you possibly say?
Look, the police aren't going to believe him, will they?
Of course they won't.
Well, I think they would. I do.
And you're going to ruin his life? I'll tell you what, when he realised what he'd really done, he went out that door trying to stop me getting
Tommy, just listen to me, will you? Look, I've had it up to here. I'm sick to death of people ruining each other's lives. It just goes on. And I want no more part of it. Now, if you just listen to me for a second, will you?
Man, you can't.
Katie, just calm down. Look, the lad only did what he thought was best. He thought he was going to bring his family back together. Not right, Craig? And you never know. Maybe he might have. But your dad's right. The following morning, reality finally got through to you.
Yeah, only just in time.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point.
So you didn't phone the police then?
Well, yeah, I did. I did what you asked me to.
And who did you blame?
I blame myself.
You what?
I told him that I knew my brakes were faulty. I'd been working too hard over Christmas to get them mended. And I stayed mum after the accident so it wouldn't affect the insurance. Now, I can't say they were too pleased at me giving them the runaround, but hey, meant they could get on for the tea. So, hopefully, that should bring the investigation to a close. Well, anyway, that's it. All done.
What? And you're just going to let him get away with all this?
I think we ought to go, come on.
No, I want to say what you've done. Thank you.
No, please, stay. Have you got dinner in? You could have a bite with us. We've got plenty.
I don't know.
Tommy, just ask him to stay. Go on, it's all over and done with now. Please, Tom, just ask him to sit down.
Oh, come on, Katie.
Peace at last.
Thanks, love.
No, forgive me if I sound presumptuous, Kenneth, but I do find your argument a trifle flawed. You see, the whole point of an electronic device like this is not to replace thought, but rather it allows me to concentrate my mind on matters far above the mundane. You see, with this I can roam mentally, freely at will.
That's a terrifying thought.
I'm not convinced, Norris. I'm not arguing against it as a repository of thought.
Oh, I like that, Kenneth, a repository of thought, yes. My alarm to start the basting. I'm afraid you'll have to forgive me, Kenneth.
Oh, does this mean food at last?
You can't rush free range, Emily. I mean, they're hard enough to catch.
Oh, saved by the bell.
Hey, what are you doing, Betty?
Oh, I can't sit back there twiddling my thumbs. I thought I'd come and make myself useful.
Well, you could get us another round while we wait for the call.
Why don't you come round on this side, Betty? Join us.
I prefer to work, love.
Hey, could I get another pint, please?
Of course you can, love. It's Christmas.
There's no point sulking in here, Deirdre. Not unless you want the turkey burnt any more than usual.
If you want a turkey, you can cook it yourself. Or better still, why don't you go and eat it in Tracy's new house?
Because you're certainly not ruining my Christmas any more than you already have.
Yeah, that's right. And then the clock goes in there.
So where's that one go, Bethany?
Nearly there.
That's right.
First taste of Christmas. Chef Sherry. Don't like it really, but it's tradition, isn't it? Can I have one? Is that wise? Why don't you save it, eh? Have a glass of wine with your dinner.
Very well, very well.
Look what I've got for you. A cup of tea.
Look at that.
Ooh, there we go.
A spare glass.
You know, I never made a big fuss about Christmas. Shall I tell you what the secret is to a perfect Christmas? Avoid the family. Mothers, fathers, brothers, kids.
Wives.
Wives, past, present and future. Doesn't matter what you do, it'll never work out, and that extends to husbands as well. You ever have a good one with yours?
Yeah, after the divorce.
My point entirely. But that's steady on. We don't want to turn that little bundle of yours into a dipso, do we?
Yeah, well, it's going to have to lump it for once.
Oh, it's you that's got to lump it.
And don't I know it?
Well, here's looking at you, kid. So, this little lump of yours, do we know what it is? A boy or a girl?
It's a surprise.
Look, Trace, I'm sorry, but I just don't get it. I mean, you're all up for having this kid, yeah?
That's right, yeah.
And then you're just going to give it to the croppers. Now, don't get me wrong, they are very nice people, but they are absolutely barking mad. I wouldn't let them take my kid across the street.
Wouldn't you?
No, I flipping wouldn't. Does that not bother you? Oh, I'm sorry, Tracy. It's none of my business.
No, fine. It's fine, really. Look, Steve, I really want to talk about this.
Well, I'm all ears, if that's any use. I'm just glad to be of service.
Do you fancy having kids, Steve?
I think Karen's very interesting.
No, I mean you.
Well, I reckon every bloke wants a son and heir, don't they?
What about a little girl?
Yeah, I could do that. They say the girl's a lot stronger towards the dad than she is to the mum. I don't know how true that is. I reckon that's what Roy's dreaming on, a little girl to run into his arms when he comes round the counter.
But what happens if the kid's not his?
Come again?
What happens if it's somebody else's?
What, is this one of these hypothetical questions?
It's not Roy's baby.
What?
It's not Roy's.
Flipping heck, does Roy know? Hang on a minute, are you saying that this is another bloke's baby?
Yeah.
Does he know?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't think that he's going to be interested.
Oh, come on, Tracy, you don't know that. Give him a chance. Some blokes don't even think about these things until it happens. They can change, you know?
Right, so you think that I should tell him?
Absolutely.
No, you're right, yeah, thanks.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
It's your baby.
What?
The baby's yours.
What is this, Tracy? Some joke you just pulled out of a cracker?
It's no joke. So what do you think, Steve? What's the matter?
Hey, baby. Look, I'm really sorry about before. Do you think we could go for a drink? Forgive and forget. I mean, it is Christmas.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
On my way home. You had any dinner?
Nope.
No, neither have I. So what's happened?
Fell out with everybody.
Alright.
I feel like getting smashed.
Hey, well, I've got some cans.
How many?
3 6-packs.
Might be enough.
Come on, then.
So Todd, everything back to normal?
What do you mean?
I don't know, work.
Yeah, good.
Good, thanks.
That's nice.
So, how are things, my darling?
No, don't cry, Mum.
What's crying about that? I mean, that's a perfectly normal question.
You know what I mean? Just let it be.
Okay, come on, what are you going on about? It's getting like I can't open my mouth. I mean, that was very civil, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Not being sick, then?
Oh, now that is crying.
Yeah, I know. We can't go on pussyfooting around, can we? I'm going to go mad. I mean, everything's not fine. That's the whole point. We can't escape that.
Mum, leave it alone.
Oh, thank you, Nick. That's just the advice she was giving to me.
I need to know. I can't go on day by day trying to guess.
Guess what?
Are you having this child or not?
Oh, here we go.
Is it yes or no? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, but it's not though, is it?
What do you mean?
Mum, I know you. If I say yes, you've got all these words stacked up. You just can't leave it, can you?
Is it yes or no?
Yes. Me and Todd are having this child. Is that it? Are we all settled now? Can we just sit down and eat?
Yes, let's. Come on, come on.
Sarah.
Mum.
You mustn't do this. I can't just stand by for the next few months watching you for the second time in 4 years, just watching you ruin your life.
Well, I've got one way we can solve that problem.
What?
Sarah, don't get all...
Just don't look at me!
I wasn't meaning that.
Because I can't bear the way you look at me anyway. It's as though I failed you in some way. And I don't want it. It's too big a price to pay for a bite to eat. You know, this is my life, and if you can't accept it, that's your problem. Come on, Todd.
No, come on, sweetheart. Come and eat your dinner.
No, we've got people more than willing to feed us for none of the price.
Sit down.
Don't order me!
I'm not ordering you! I know. I know.
Right, first round's on me. Baby, I'm sorry. Are we all right?
Yeah, fine.
So, why we got her in top?
Well, I couldn't leave her on her own.
Have we got to buy her a drink?
It's Christmas.
Yeah, well, she's working. She's got to put her own hands in her pocket. So what do you want, Trace? My treat. Get what you want. I'll have an orange juice. Me and Steve will find somewhere to sit. Do the Christmas miracles never cease? 2 pints, shall
Look, I'm sorry, Tracy, but I'm just not buying it. This is a flipping wind-up. There's no way that's mine.
The dates tally.
With what? One night? Because that's all it was.
Didn't you do biology at school, Steve?
All right, all right. It could be mine, but it could also be Roy's. You can't be sure.
Yes, I can.
How can you?
Dead simple. I never slept with Roy. And I'm telling you, Steve, there's no one else in the frame.
Oh, look, it's my lovely boss. You know, I thought I wasn't going to get my Christmas bonus. Come here, you.
Hey, get off him. I'll break your legs.
Oh, do you know, I'd hate that because, well, my legs are my fortune. I mean, I do have them insured for half a pint of lager and a packet of pork scratchings.
Why are you telling me this?
I wasn't going to, but you said yourself, give the bloke a chance.
Oh, well, I wasn't talking about me, was I?
Yeah, well, we are now. So what do you think, Steve? Cheers, Shell. Steve, can I have a hand?
How'd you do it, Tracy?
Do what?
Always land on your feet.
I don't know, it's the reward of living a good life.
Oh, really?
Oh, come off it, Mother. What was I supposed to say? I didn't ask Gran to spend the family fortune buying me an house.
No, I didn't see you actually turning it down either, though.
It's a Christmas present, Ma'am. That's what I've been brought up to say. Thank you. It's just what I've always wanted.
And is it, Tracy?
Give up the pair of you. Stop making such a fuss. It's a tiny terrace. You're going on like it's Buckingham Palace.
Right, that's something we're not going to talk about ever again.
Talk about what?
Don't think. I've got my drink. You owe me one. But come on, Steve.
Look, Tracy, don't get me wrong. What I said about kids, maybe want them one day. Or maybe I do. Not with you. Not ever. Not in a million years.
Yeah, well, that's what you've got, Steve.
Tracy, if you'd have told me in time, I'd have told you to get rid of it. It's not going to work, and I don't want any part of it, okay?
Look, I was thinking, right, we could call it Stephen. Or Stephanie, you know, spelt with a Y. Stephanie's nice.
Don't be stupid.
I'm sorry, but what am I supposed to do, Steve? You said that I couldn't give it to the croppers. That'd be a really wicked thing to do, right? And it's too late to get rid of it, so you said I should tell the person who's responsible. Yeah, well, I'm telling him. And what does he want me to do? Keep Mum, stay put, bring the kid up on my own, do anything as long as it doesn't ruin his cosy little love nest. It doesn't matter that you've ruined mine.
You what, split me and Karen up?
I am talking about what happens to us, not you and her.
Oh, I need the Luna, baby. Get another one in.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you look as if you'd lost a pound and found a penny.
Well, there has been a slight miscalculation.
Computer chip let you down, Norris?
Oh, no, not the fault of technology in any way, I might add. No, the timer served its purpose admirably. The fault was more one of human error.
Oh, not yours, surely.
I'm not one to shy away from my responsibilities, Kenneth. The timer was set perfectly as you witnessed and fulfilled its function. Only, unfortunately, when I set the timer, I forgot to put the oven on.
Well, but you put it on over 5 hours ago.
No, for 4 hours 52 minutes to be exact.
So it'll be another 4 hours?
Well, no, roughly 6. I haven't worked it out yet.
Probably enough time to order another sherry.
So what am I supposed to do?
Give it the croppers.
Oh, you've changed your tune.
It's not my tune, it's the one you've been playing for months, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Everything is wrong with it, and you know that.
I'm not leaving, Karen, if that's what all this is about.
Karen is just using you to get a big wedding. She doesn't love you.
You tell her, and I'll kill you. Honey, listen, about today, I'm sorry. I messed up, and I apologise.
It's all right.
No, look, I'm serious. From now on, it's going to be me and you as one. As one.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, I am a little bit. But listen, it's going to be great. Me, you, the future. It's going to be perfect.
Mayo! Oh, I look terrible!
You couldn't look terrible if you tried.
Do you remember how you were going to take pictures of me all the way through my wedding day?
Don't I just?
And I was that busy calling it off, then calling it on again. In fact, I think I bought these films for it.
Is it bringing it all back, me being here?
Oh, of course it's not. Oh, that's a nice smell. Go on, you, ma'am.
Much appreciated, Constable. Thank you very much.
Well, we don't normally do bed and breakfast, but you're going to have to stop where you are for a while.
Do you have any idea how long?
Till the gentleman you assaulted comes in to make his statement.
Yeah, well, you don't want them rushing down a thing like that. No, you take as much time as you need. I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere.
I thought you were supposed to be getting married.
Betty?
Well,
What do you think the secret of happy marriage is?
well, there's no secret, though. Finding the right man's the main thing.
Yeah, like someone who's not already married to someone else.
Yeah, well, I've done that.
Yes, well, then both of you accepting that whatever happens, you'll both stick together.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, of course you will. Oh, you didn't give me a chance to smile.
You were smiling, you always are.
Not always, I'm not.
Right, I've done the shelves, I've done the optics. Now I'm going up to change. Oh, what do you call that?
Burgundy glow.
Right, let's be having you.
What's happening?
What's happening is you're a free man. You can go and get married.
Oh, no.
Well, then don't. That's up to you. All I can tell you is you're not stopping here.
Well, I told him I don't want to pursue it, so they're letting him out.
It's very kind of you. So we can take it the wedding's still on then, can we?
You can take it that the wedding is definitely on, at least if I've got anything to do with it. Right. Anyway, I've got to go. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon, love.
Bye.
Dev, you're a good man. I'm a city yours drunk. I owe you one.
Well, I agree with that.
Just I need to know. Only I thought she might be having second thoughts about the wedding if she knew what kind of fool I am when I'm drunk.
She doesn't know.
All right.
Do you wish she did?
Of course not. Except maybe she's alright.
Let's just get out of here, and then I think me and you need to have a little chat.
You look lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Doesn't mind making the effort for somebody else's wedding, just won't make it for her own.
Oh, she never misses a chance, do you, Mother?
Anyway, I've work to do. Got a house to clean.
Oh, she doesn't mind making the effort for someone else's house.
I don't when it's for my own granddaughter, no.
So you've bought the house for her, now you're going to clean it, you're going to pop round every day and cook for her as well?
I would if she wanted, yes. Just as I would have done for you in her circumstances.
I was never in her circumstances.
Not for want of trying.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, OK. Just leave it.
Oh, yes, she is. I'm just going round to number 7 to give it a good bottoming. You can come and help me if you like.
No, she can't. She's going to Sunita's wedding, but not dressed like that, presumably.
No, but is there going to be a wedding? That's what I want to know. Because I'm not getting all done up and having to take it all off again.
What do you mean, of course there's going to be a wedding?
Well, why are you saying that?
Only last night ended up in a fight and the bridegroom being dragged off by the police.
No.
A fight?
Oh, wait, we've got to hear this.
Tracy?
All right, I'm going to tell you. Last night was Kieran's stag do, yeah?
What were you doing at a stag do?
Well, what does that matter? She were there. Go on.
Well, I was working once, so I'd gone to pick him up. And apparently, before I got there, there'd been a bit of trouble in the pub. Police had been called, they'd been thrown out.
Bit of trouble? Sounds like more than a bit if the police were called.
Look, do you want me to tell you this or not?
We do. Go on, ignore them.
Anyway, the next thing you know, right, is that Kieran has given Dev this massive punch. Police had dragged him off. He hasn't been seen since.
And does Sunita know about this?
Well, I don't know.
Mind you, it might be better if she doesn't know. At least till after the wedding's over.
Look, if you don't want to marry the girl, for God's sake, tell her. It'll save you both a load of misery later on.
If you were in my shoes, would you tell her?
I hope I could, yeah.
Easier said.
You know, right now, she's going to be there making herself beautiful, getting herself ready for her big day. This lovely girl is giving herself to you, and you seem to be going through this because you haven't got the guts to tell her that you don't want to.
So where is he now? Well, I was hoping you could tell me.
What's going on? There's nothing the matter, is there?
No, well, apparently something happened last night. Kieran thumped Dev and he's got himself arrested.
No. Thumped him? Why?
Well, if you're asking me, I think he did it on purpose so we'd get locked up and he wouldn't have to go through with the wedding.
Tracy?
What?
That's not funny.
It's not supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be true.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Take the notice.
I shan't.
Look, he's been telling me for weeks how he hasn't wanted to go through with it. He just couldn't bring himself to tell you. Look, if you don't believe me, ask him. And when you've worked out whether the wedding's on or off, can someone let me know?
It's true he spent the night in prison.
It's a police cell, love. It's like a friendly local prison.
So are you going to be at the wedding then?
Of course I'm going to be at the wedding. Nothing's going to stop me from being there.
Blanche, excuse me, do you happen to know if Ken's at home?
He is, yes. Not much reason for him to be anywhere else these days.
Thank you.
Oh, hey.
Oh, so it's Sunita's wedding.
Oh, so it's on then.
Please, sit down.
Thank you. We won't use up too much of your time.
No, don't worry. Anything I can do to help.
Well, it's about this house that Tracy's bought.
Well, that her grandmother has bought for her, yes.
Her grandmother?
Blanche has bought it.
Yes, she has, yeah.
And what's she done that for?
I don't think we've any right to ask.
Because she thinks that Tracy's going to keep the baby, is that it?
Well, I think Blanche would like it if she did.
Well, yeah, we know she would, yeah.
But buying the house, I think that says more about what Blanche would like than what Tracy intends. Tracy had no idea that Blanche was buying it.
I thought you might not make it after last night.
I'm just glad Sunita wasn't there to see the lunatic she's marrying.
Hello.
So you haven't fled the country then?
I thought it'd be a ruin of a good suit.
So, do you mind telling me what on earth last night was all about?
Whatever it was, it's finished. It's just over. We don't want to talk about it.
No, I do. I want to know, why did you hit him?
What it was I was trying to spoil his good looks. I didn't want anybody being here today that was as good looking as I am.
What's the matter? It's ridiculous. I'm nervous about seeing him.
Come on, deep breaths.
Gotcha.
dear.
Oh, you look lovely.
Actually, I think they want us to go straight in.
Well, we will then. Come on, everybody.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm sorry about getting myself locked up. All right.
Why did you hit him?
It was a bit crazy. I got a bit drunk.
Tracy said you told her you don't want to marry me.
Tracy? What are you doing going believing that one?
But are you talking to her about us?
I'm a barman. I talk to everyone. Now come on quick or they'll do it without us.
Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to marry me?
Of course I'm sure. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Now come on.
And here they are. Sunita, yes? And Kieran?
Yes.
Very good. If you'd all like to sit down, please. I'd like to welcome you all to the marriage of Kieran McCarthy and Sunita Parek. It's an important and significant occasion when they're committing themselves to one another, promising to love and care for one another for the remainder of their lives, and doing so in front of you, their friends. The vows they are about to make are solemn and serious ones, but also a cause for celebration, and I'm sure you'll be doing plenty of that later. So, Kieran and Sunita, if you two would now like to stand.
No, I'm sorry.
You all right?
I can't. We mustn't. I'm sorry. Sunita! Sunita, what's the matter? I can't get out. Well, it's not what Tracy said, is it? Please, I just can't.
Okay, love.
Wait!
Come on. Got to get her home.
Ma, what's happened?
Never mind.
Sunita! What the hell's going on?
Look, she don't want to talk to you.
But she's going to have to talk to me. You can't leave me high and dry like this.
It's okay. I just can't. It's because I know you don't want us to. Not really, not deep down.
Have I said that?
Maybe not to me. But I can see it in your face anyway. You don't want to. I'm sorry.
Come on.
I can't believe this.
She seemed all right when she sat here getting ready.
Well, she was, until she found out Kieran had got himself locked up, and that started her wondering.
Oh, I am sorry.
Yeah, there's one for you, Betty.
Oh, Tarlo.
The rest look like bills.
Oh, it's the one I was expecting from our Caroline. She's got a nice hand, hasn't it, don't you think?
She has. Wish I could write like that.
You have to work in an office.
Morning.
Come and sit down, love. How are you feeling?
Wondering if I've made the biggest fool of myself ever.
Well, don't. What you did was very brave. There's lots that go through with weddings that know they shouldn't, just because they haven't got the courage to stand up and say, no, stop, I'm not doing this.
Very true is that, love.
Well, it didn't feel very brave. It felt more like running away.
I'll go and make us another pot of tea.
Yeah. Well, I think we can guess why she did what she did, can't we?
Can we?
Oh. She didn't marry Kieran because that would have meant losing you forever.
I mean, she's already lost me, if you want to put it like that. She lost me to you.
Oh, she doesn't like it, so ditch the fiancé and try and get you back.
I mean, she's wasting her time, but also, I don't believe that.
Well, let's just wait and see what happens then, shall we?
Like what?
Like how soon it is before she's round here saying, I didn't marry Kieran because you and your seven shops, you're the one I really love.
If I thought that. And more importantly, if that is what I wanted, then why am I still trying to persuade you to move in here?
Well, are you, though? Now that Sunita's suddenly back on the market, maybe you're actually glad I haven't said yes.
No, I'm not!
If you don't want to spend New Year's Eve with us, that's fine.
I said I don't know what I'll be doing.
It wasn't what you said, it was the way you said it.
Oh, well, I better start taking elocution lessons then.
All I asked was, what are we doing tonight?
Oh, whatever it is, we won't be doing it together.
Oh, well, now we know.
Look, do you think that you could all just stop moaning?
That would be nice, yeah.
Oh, I'm going out.
Oh, no need to on my account. I'm going round to number 7. Fancy coming with me?
Not right now, Granny.
Well, if you change your mind, you'll be very welcome.
You know, your Gran's put a lot of work, not to mention money, into that house. Don't you think you should at least show a polite interest?
I will, yeah. Have you got a television we can plug this into?
Oh, we've everything here. Come on, let's have a look.
I'm just saying, are you sure you're going to be all right? Well, I'm not poorly. I can't stop in bed all day. I know that, but you've been through a very upsetting experience. Anyway, just where is it that you're going? I'll tell you when I get back.
Well, this bit's all right.
Yeah, but wait. There, see? I recorded all of it, and it's the only tape he has of her. Oh, she'll never forgive me for this, never.
Now, calm down. Let's not get this out of all proportion. You didn't do it on purpose.
No, but I did it, didn't I? I wiped her out. Ashley will be devastated, and he'll hate me because I'm the one that's done it. Well, the first thing I want to ask you, will it be all right if I can move back into the shop flat?
Yes, sure. Anytime.
Well, I can't stop at the Rovers, and I can hardly go back to living with Kieran.
Look, you don't have to tell me anything, but,
Why I didn't marry him. Dead simple. I realised that he didn't want to marry me. And now he's admitted it.
He has?
This morning.
This is the man who fought tooth and nail to take you away from me. Well, arranged the wedding. Turns up for it even though he spent a night in the cells.
Yeah.
When he really didn't want to.
It sounds crazy, I know, but Kieran, see? He goes along with whatever's happening. Like, when he was absent from the Navy, it was dead obvious they were going to catch up with him. But he didn't think about that at all. He didn't try and hide. He just carried on until the police arrived.
He'd have gone through with this marriage.
Even though he didn't want to. Yeah, I think he would.
Then you've had a very lucky escape.
Are you sure you're not thinking only I got what I deserved? Because I have, haven't I? That night when you were proposing and he came back, I should have said, sorry, I'm busy, and shut the door on him. But no, I thought, this is great, this. 2 men after me. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to show Dev. And somebody else wants me as well as this.
Hey, now, come on.
Well, I'm afraid that's the last we see of you and your Maxine.
I'm sorry.
I said to her, it's nobody's fault. It's just one of them unfortunate mistakes we all make from time to time.
See ya.
Like I said, it's nobody's fault.
You'll think I'll watch it again on my own if you don't mind.
No, of course not. You can watch it as many times as you like.
Ashley, I am sorry.
Let's leave him to it, shall we?
Just look at her. Do you know, she's not said a word to us since we came in here.
That's because she's not with us, she's with a friend.
Oh, she obviously prefers to her family, as we can all see.
Will you stop going on about it?
Oh, so I'm to blame for all this now, am I?
Nobody's blaming anybody.
You know what? Tomorrow I'm going to move out, and I'm moving into number 7. Do you want to know why? Because I just want some peace and quiet, and to get away from you lot yelling at each other all the time.
Oh well, soon be time for old Lang Syne, if there's anybody left to sing with.
Oof. Don't think I ever want to be pregnant, mate. I mean, reckon that'd bother you? I mean, you never had kids. Well, I mean, what's she got to look forward to her? She's going to lose a figure, and she's going to end up with some screaming, whinging, puking thing.
I'm still not right happy about Blanche having bought her that house.
It is unfortunate.
It means that even if she does give us the baby, she's not going to go away, is she? She's still going to be around.
Next year might be the most wonderful year yet. It is a pity it all has to depend on Tracy Barlow.
Come through just for 10 minutes. I said I'd keep an eye on him. He's flat out. Anyway, I'd rather stop here.
Oh, there we go. Good night.
Happy New Year.
Happy
old man. What do you mean, old man?
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Kieran, come here. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And it will be happy. For both of us. I know it will.
Stay tuned. There's more to come on CBC.